today we are discussing about differential equations. It is easiest topic, but in the gate side they ask one question, 1 mark questions, sometimes 2 mark questions, rarely 3 marks. So I showed that minimum 1 mark, maximum 3 marks from this topic. Okay, but I'm not sure exactly 3 mark, exactly 2 mark, but exactly 1 mark is there. Okay. So differential equations. Before that, what's the meaning of equation? Equation. Any one side is equal to 0. Any function is equal to 0. That is called an equation. Okay. So here, suppose f of x is a function. F of x is equal to 0 is a function. Function of x is called an equation. Okay. Functions you know very well. The domain and the codomain, everything is defined. So it's a relations between domain to codomain elements. That's their functions. Okay, right. F of x is equal to 0 is called an equations. So what is solution of the equations? Solution means we find the unknown value of these functions. So what is x value? When you substitute that x value, it satisfies the right hand side. Then x is called the solution of the equations. Okay, right. So differential equation. So functions equal to 0 is an equation. What is differential equation? Differential equation. So the function in terms of derivatives. Okay, here the function is x, variable x alone, then it is called a function and it is equations. Before that, y is equal to f of x. What is this? Y is equal to f of x. Here we have two variables. One is independent variable, another is dependent variables. Which one is independent variable? Which one is dependent variable? X is independent, y is dependent variables. Suppose y is equal to x plus 4. So if x is equal to 0, the y value become 4. If x is equal to 1, the y become 5. So the values of y is depend on what are the values of assigned for x. Therefore, this y is called a dependent variable. It's a depend on only one variable, x. Therefore, it is called dependent variable and x is independent variables. Independent means it's a freely it changes any variable simultaneously, but the value of y is always depend on the value of x. Therefore, y is called dependent variable, x is independent variables. So, any equations involve only one independent variable, then it is called ordinary differential equation. Before that, what is the meaning of differential equation? It's a function 0, therefore it is called an equation. Differential equation means the function in terms of derivatives. Here the function in terms of the variable y. Okay, likewise, differential equation means the left-hand side functions in terms of the derivative. So, differential equation is an equation which involve the derivative. Okay, and its coefficients. That is called differential equation. So, once can repeat that differential equation is nothing. Differential equation is an equation. That means the right-hand side becomes 0. Is an equation which involve the derivatives and its coefficients. That is called differential equations. Okay. For example, this is dy by dx plus 5y is equal to 0. Here, y is a variable and it's a derivative dy by dx. So, in this left hand side, the derivative and its sum of the coefficients also involved is equal to 0 is an equation. Therefore, it is called differential equations. There are two kinds of differential equations. One is ordinary differential equations, another is partial differential equations. What is ordinary differential equation? ODE. ODE. Ordinary differential equation and partial differential equation. What is ordinary differential equation? The dependent variables depend on only one independent variable, or any equations involve only one independent variable, then it is called ordinary derivative. The dependent variable has more than one independent variable, then it is called partial derivative. Okay, so it defined that it is capital D. So capital D and it is a d by dx is ordinary derivative. And the partial derivative is also this one, it's a capital D, but it is dou by dou x. Okay, that's a deviation. D by dx ordinary, dou by dou x partial derivative. It has the derivative involve only one independent variable, therefore it is ordinary differential equation. But in this side, the independent variable has more than one independent variable of the different variable, then it is called partial derivatives. Okay, so we briefly discussed about this ordinary derivative and a little bit of we have discussed the partial differential equations from this ordinary differential equation case. Okay. Okay, what's the meaning of order and degree of the differential equation? Yes, order and degree. Highest degree, highest derivative. Highest derivative of the differential equation is called order. Okay, order. So here, suppose d square y by dx square plus 5 dy by dx plus some 6y is equal to 0. So here y is independent variable, dependent variable. dy by dx is the derivatives depend on x, and d square by dx square is the derivative of dy by dx. The second derivative, d square by dx square. So in this equation, the highest derivative is d square by dx square. This one is highest derivative. So what's the order of the derivative? Second order. Okay, second order. So order of the derivative means highest derivative of the differential equation is called order. So here it is second order differential equations. And what is its power? So nothing power is mentioned. If it is not that, the function become 1. So the value become 1. Then it is called degree. Okay, order and its power is degree. If degree is 1, then the equation is called linear equation. Okay, linear equations. So degree is 1. Linear equation. And the right side becomes 0, then it is called homogeneous equation. Homogeneous. The right hand side is 0, then it is called homogeneous equation. So what's the classification of these differential equations? This second order linear homogeneous ordinary differential equations. One of your gate questions, very trivial questions also based on this title. Okay, how you identify what type of the differential equation, either it is homogeneous or non-homogeneous, or linear or non-linear, or what is order. It's a depend on everything is order and its power, then the right hand side. These three are important. Okay, so how we call this? It is second order linear homogeneous ordinary differential equation. That's all. Okay, suppose you have this d cube y by dx cube plus some m d square y by dx square plus 3y is equal to some x square. So what's the classification of this one? D cube by dx cube plus m d square by d square plus 3y is equal to x square. First identify what is order. Order means highest derivative. Y d square by d square is second derivative. D cube by dx cube is third derivative. Therefore, order of the equation is 3. And what its power? The power is 1. Then it is called linear. So third order linear. What is right hand side? Whether it is 0, homogeneous. If it is not 0, then it is non-homogeneous. Therefore, third order linear non-homogeneous ordinary differential equation. Okay, it's also one of your gate question. Sometimes they ask like this. Okay, you check it the previous question also. So identify what type of the differential equation. So order highest. If you take this one, x square alone, but what is left hand side? Left hand side all are dependent variable. If it is x square, it is independent variable. When you take it is left hand side, it's also an equation. It's also an equation. When you take again right hand side, it's also x square. Okay, but in the left hand side you have only pure dependent variable y. But x square alone it is independent variable. When you take either left side or right side, it's also independent variable. Okay. Suppose we take it is minus x square, it is equation 0. If it is 0, but x square, where it is x square, it is not in the left hand side. X square is always in right hand side of the equation. X square alone. Right? Your question is correct. If it is minus x square is equal to 0 is homogeneous. Why can I call it as a homogeneous? Yes, but x square alone. X square is independent variable. So where it is placed? It's placed in right hand side. Therefore, it is non-homogeneous. So this equation is third order linear non-homogeneous ordinary differential equation. Okay. Try to identify this one's second questions. Y double dash y double dash plus s square sin x power 5 into y plus into y dash plus y is equal to cos x cube. Great question. So what is what how you call this an equation? What type of equation it is? There are four options given. I leave it the options, but you identify what type of the differential equation it is. So y means dependent variable. Y dash its first derivative. Y double dash its second derivative. Therefore, order is 2. And the power is not mentioned. Therefore, if power is 1, therefore it is linear. So, second order linear. And the right hand side is none of the zero term. Therefore, non-homogeneous. So, second order linear, non-homogeneous. What type of the differential equation? Ordinary or partial? Ordinary or partial? Ordinary. Why it is ordinary? X alone to the right hand side. Then it is ordinary. Therefore, second order linear non-homogeneous ordinary differential equation. Okay. Second order linear non-homogeneous ordinary differential equation. That's a classification. So this is one, and the second is d square y by dx square plus x square plus 4x into du by dx is equal to x cube plus 8. Is also second order linear non-homogeneous partial ordinary differential equation. Why it is ordinary? The right hand side is x square or x cube term function of x, then it is ordinary. Okay, so second order, that's same, like the same. Second order linear non-homogeneous ordinary differential equation. Okay. So after 3 o'clock, then we discuss all the previous year GATE questions that depend on all the content which will taught you. Okay. So next. So identify this one, d cube y by d x cube, the whole power 2 plus d square y by dx square plus some 5y is equal to 0. What is this? How you define this differential equation? Third order? Huh? Non-linear. Why it is non-linear? The power is 2. If power is 1, then it is linear. Otherwise, non-linear. Okay. Third order, non-linear, homogeneous, ordinary differential equation. Why it is ordinary? The derivative y is a dependent variable. So depend on the variable x alone. Therefore, it is ordinary derivative. Okay. So third order non-linear, homogeneous, ordinary differential equation. Okay. Second order non-linear, homogeneous, ordinary differential equations. That's it. Instead of y, when you take x to right hand side, the left hand side is always dependent variable. This also asked the question. Suppose we take instead of y is x, 5x, 5xy. then it is a combination. We apply variable separable concept, then we separate y also. Y xy is a combination. That is a linear combinations of variables. It's another different topic. Right. Okay, next is very basic and important topic is solution of first order. Write the topic. Solution of first order linear differential equation. Solution of first order ordinary differential equation. Solution of first order ordinary differential equation. Already you know very well this from your acidity level. The solution of first order. So what is the general form of solution? What is the general form of first order differential equation? It's a dy by dx plus py is equal to sum q. Okay, dy by dx plus py is equal to q. Here p and q are functions of x, or function of x or constant. Both p and q are function of x or constant. So it is first order because y is a variable, dy by dx is a derivative. So first order linear and its power is 1, that is a linear ordinary differential equation. So first order linear differential equations and what is solution of this equation? We discuss all this. So the solution is before getting the solutions, we find what is integrating factor. Integrating factor. Integrating factor is e power integral p dx. E power integral p dx. Therefore, the solution of this equation is obtained from y into e power integral p dx is equal to integral q into e power integral p dx into dx. Finally, after reduce everything, finally we add some more constant c. That is solution of first order linear differential equation. Okay. So dy by dx plus p. This p and q are functions of x or sometimes it is constant. Therefore, p and q are function of x or constant. So dy by dx plus p into y is equal to some q. So it is first order linear differential equations. This is a general form. So how we identify the solutions of these first order linear differential equations? Before that, we find what is integrating factor. Factor means is one of the solutions. Integrating factor means the total solution of this equation. It is integrating factor. It is e power integral p dx. Okay, p is identified from the coefficient of y. Okay, and the final solution of this equation is y into integrating factor is equal to integral q. Q is right hand side of the equation. So integral q into integrating factor into dx. Finally, we add some more constant c. Why we add this constant c? Huh? Integration constant. Finally, after we find all the integral values, then we add some more constant. Why? Without the constant, what about the system of equations? When you add this c, then it is an equation, the correct solution. Suppose if you not add c, then is it correct or not? If it is not correct, why? What purpose of this? Let's see. Limits. Integral limits is a infinite limit. 0 to something, 0 to finite. If finite limit is there, then the value is finite. If limit is defined, then value is finite, but it is indefinite integral. Okay, indefinite integral. So therefore the value is not exact. So some of the terms are missing. So how many terms are missing? That term add instead of the term by that c. Therefore we add the c. Suppose here 0 to 4 something, we need not add that c. Okay, it is indefinite integral. Therefore we add some more constants. That's the purpose. And how we find the value of c from the equation? Okay, it is defined. Y into e for something, integral q into integrated factor plus something. Finally, we add c. Okay, we define everything. What's the exact value of that c? How we identify that value c? Using some of the conditions defined. So some condition is that condition is called initial condition. So with the initial conditions, we find the unknown constant. Okay, that's the purpose. That one is your gate questions. Repeated gate questions from this topic. Some initial condition is given. Then how you find the solution of this first order linear differential equation. Is many times they ask repeated questions from this topic. Okay, but it is easiest one. Okay, solve some problems. Solve dy by dx. Solve dy by dx plus 5y is equal to sum 2. Solve dy by dx plus 5y is equal to 2. First identify what type of this equation. Right hand side is constant. Y and its coefficient is 5. And then the derivative dy by dx, first derivative, power is also 1. So first order linear. Therefore, it is first order linear. Whether it is first order linear general form, whether it is correct or not, y into something, right hand side constant also. So constant and also constant. So PQ, instead of PQ, both are constant. Therefore, it is first order linear differential equation. Immediately we find what is P, what is Q. So P is 5 and Q is 2. So what is integrating factor? Is e power integral p dx. That is e power integral p is 5. So 5 into dx, that is equal to e power 5. Integral dx is x. And the solution is y into integrating factor e power 5x is equal to integral q. Q is 2 into integrating factor plus into dx. Finally, we add some more constant. Okay, so it is 2 times integral of e power 5x is e power 5x divided by 5. So after reduce that, finally we add some of the constant c. So y e power 5x is equal to 2 times or 2 by 5 times e power 5x plus c. That is solution. It is one way. Suppose the right hand side is 2 alone. It is 5 by something. We apply variable separable concept, then you find the solutions. Otherwise, you leave it. Not separate variables. It's one way to get the solution. Suppose some condition is given, initial condition is given, apply that conditions here, then we find what is the unknown variable. Okay. Okay, one more. Suppose instead of this 2, here 0. Okay, what about the solution? C into e power minus 5x. Z. Here, if it is 0, the right hand side is 0, so everything becomes 0, we get this c alone. So y e power 5x is equal to c, or otherwise y is equal to, when you take e power 5x to right hand side, then it is e power minus 5x. That means c divided by e power 5x. When you take e power 5x to numerator, then e power minus 5x into c. It is one way to apply this concept. Otherwise, if it is 0, we apply variable separable. Variable separable means we separate y variable, x variable alone in their side. Okay. Suppose the right hand side is 0, then we get this equation dy by dx plus 5y is equal to 0. Then how you find the solution of these equations? Apply variable separable. So dy by dx, when you take 5x that side, it is minus 5y. And then separate y and dx. dy, take y this side, is divided by y, is minus 5, take dx this side. 5x. So integrate directly. dy by y, integral dy by y, log y. So derivative of y is the numerator, then you write log of the derivative. Derivative of y is 1 into dy. Okay, 1. Therefore, it is log y. Log y is equal to minus 5 into integral dx. X. Okay, what's next one? Take raised to power, take raised to power something. So, uh, so it is e power y is equal to e power minus 5x. Sorry, y is y. E power log y is something. So y is equal to e power minus 5x, because all in terms of logarithmic form. Plus c, suppose we add plus c here, then you write taking log on both sides, then it's log of something, it is log of something, then c is added. Okay, so you get this. Suppose the right hand side is 0, then apply variable separable concept. So basic questions. Sometimes they ask the basic questions. Okay. Okay. Next, solve this dy by dx plus y cot x is equal to cosecant x. What is cot x? 1 by tan. Otherwise, cos x by sin x. Okay, 1 by tan is correct. 1 by tan is again sin by cos. So, and its reciprocal is cos by sin. So, cot x is cos by sin. Cosecant means 1 by sin. So, dy by dx plus y cot x is equal to cosecant x. We check it whether it is ordinary differential equation, first order ordinary derivative or not. Dy by dx alone. Okay. P into y. Okay. Right hand side is q. Both p and q are function of x. Therefore, it is first order linear differential equations. So, immediately we find what is p, what is q. So, p is cot x and q is cosecant x. Okay. Integrating factor is e power integral p dx. So, cot x into dx. What is integral of cot x? Minus cosecant square. Okay, check it. E power integral. How can you write this cot? Is cos x by sin x. Cot x is cos x by sin x into dx. So, what is integral of cos x by sin x? What is the derivative of sin x? Derivative of sin x is cos x. If it is in numerator, then log of sin x. Integral value is log of sin x. Okay. Derivative of sin x is cos x. So, it is in numerator. Therefore, the integral term is log of sin x. Okay. So, that becomes e power log sin x. E power log something something. E power log sin x. E power log something something. Therefore, this sin x. Okay, sin x. So, integrating factor is just sin x. What is the solutions? Y into integrating factor, that is sin x, is equal to integral q. Q is cosecant x. Q is cosecant x into integrating factor is sin x into dx. Cosecant x means 1 by sin. Therefore, directly these two are cancelled. Integral dx is x plus c. Therefore, y sin x is equal to some x plus c. That is solution. Okay, solve 1 plus x square into d square y by dx square minus 2xy is equal to 1 plus x square the whole square. 1 plus x square d square by dx square minus 2xy is equal to 1 plus x square the whole square. So what type of equation it is? First, 1 plus x square d square by d, sorry, not d square by dx, du by dx. Du by dx. 1 plus x square du by dx minus 2xy is equal to 1 plus x square the whole square. So du by dx first order, but it has some of the coefficients, variable coefficient also. Minus 2x into y. Instead of p, here we have minus 2x. And the q is function of x. Therefore, it may be first order linear differential equation, but the coefficient is there. Therefore, divide, what are the coefficients here we have? We divide the whole equations by 1 plus x square. Okay. So, divide all the equations by 1 plus x square. So, minus 2x by 1 plus x square into y is equal to, when you divide 1 plus x square by right hand side, then it is 1 plus x square only. Now, d by dx plus py is equal to q form. Therefore, p is minus 2x by 1 plus x square and q is 1 plus x square. So, you find the integrating factor. Integrating factor is e power integral p dx. So, minus 2x by 1 plus x square into dx. That is e power minus of integral 2x by 1 plus x square into dx. Okay, what is this integral value? Log of 1 plus x square. Why? The derivative of 1 plus x square is, derivative of 1 is constant. Constant derivative becomes 0. The derivative of x square is 2x. So, if it is a numerator, then the integral is log of denominator term. So, it is e power minus log of 1 plus x square. If it is minus, then you take against the power. So, it is e power log of 1 plus x square, the whole power minus 1. Okay. And still it is e power log of this, it can be written as 1 by 1 plus x square. Okay. 1 by 1 plus x square. E power log something something. Therefore, it is 1 by 1 plus x square. It is integrating factor. Therefore, the solution is y into integrating factor 1 by 1 plus x square is equal to integral q. Q is 1 plus x square into integrating factor is always 1 plus x square into dx. So, cancel these two. Integral dx is x plus c. And it is y by 1 plus x square. Or otherwise, suppose y alone, then it is y is equal to x into 1 plus x square. Finally, we add some more constants. Okay. Speed வச்சுக்கலாமா? Speed வச்சிருக்கீங்களா? ரைஸ் மில் ஓடுற மாதிரி வரும். மூணு நாள் லீவ் விட்டீங்களா? லீவ் விட்டாங்களா 3 நாள்? 3 நாள் லீவ். ஓ, மந்த்லி. ஆமா. கோர்ஸ்லாம் ஒர்க் பண்றீங்க? என்னவா இருக்கீங்க? சீனியர். கொஞ்சம் பார்த்து நிறைய இருக்குன்னாங்க, டார்ச்சர் நிறைய இருக்குன்னாங்க. ஒரு மாதிரி எங்கள் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்லாம் போயிட்டு வெளியே ஓடி வந்துட்டாங்க ஒரு 2 years பேக். ஒரு 1 year தான் இருந்தாங்க, 2 years இருந்தாங்க. ஒரு மாதிரி எல்லா இடத்துலையும் உள்ள இருக்கலாம். ECS வேணா அசெஞ்சர் போகலாம். அசெஞ்சர் போனா அவன் வேற மாதிரி இருக்கு. ECSல போனா ECS கொஞ்சம் பரவாயில்ல, salary wise கம்மி, பட் இட்ஸ் ஓகே. பட் அசெஞ்சர் salary நல்லா இருக்கும். Okay, next. So it is a get question. The solution of initial value problem. Initial value problem means some initial condition is there. The purpose of initial condition is to identify the value of unknown constant which involve the solution of the equation. Okay. So the solution of the initial value problem, dy by dx is equal to minus 2xy. See all this, huh? Here is in terms of x. Minus 2xy, comma y of 0 is equal to 2 is, some option is that option A is 1 plus e power minus x square. Option B is 2 times e power minus x square. Option C is 1 plus e power x square. Option D 2 times e power x square. We find solutions among these four, which one is correct. So dy by dx is equal to minus 2xy, y of 0 is equal to 2. That is initial condition. That means y is dependent on the variable x. Therefore, if x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2, that's the meaning here. This one is if x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 2. So that's correct. Now, we check it whether it is first order or second order or linear, non-linear something. So dy by dx alone, then it is first order. But you same as to general form of the first order linear form is dy by dx p into y. Okay, p into y. But here the right hand side is minus 2xy. So take minus 2xy to left hand side, then it is plus 2 times xy is equal to none of the term here, therefore it becomes 0. So what is it is dy by dx plus p into y is equal to q. So p is equal to 2x, q is equal to 0. So integrating factor is e power integral p dx. That is e power integral 2x dx. That is equal to e power 2 times integral x dx is x square by 2. So cancel these two, we get e power x square. Okay. Now the solution is y into integrating factor e power x square is equal to integral q something. So q is 0. So we add some more constant c alone. Right. Leave it. Now the condition. What's the condition here? The given y of 0 is equal to 2. That means when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 2. Here, when x is equal to 0, y value becomes 2. Substitute here. Y is 2 and e power x is 0, that is equal to c. E power 0, anything power 0 is always 1. Therefore, the value of c is 2. Right, substitute directly here. It is y e power x square is equal to 2. Therefore, y is equal to 2 e power. When you take x square that side, it is minus x square. How we get this? Y is equal to 2 by e power x square. When you take e power x square to numerator, then e power minus x square. So answer y is equal to 2 times e power minus x square. B is correct. 2 times e power minus x square. That's a great question. Suppose in another way, we apply the variable separable concept. Dy by dx is equal to minus 2xy. We apply variable separable. Variable separable means y one side and x is take on another side. So take x and y, interchange x and y. So dy by You take y here divided by y and dx multiple side. So 2x dx. Then it is log y. Log y is equal to minus 2 times x square by 2. X square e power x square by 2. Yes. Then y is equal to e power minus x square. Suppose if you want, we add some more constant c plus c. Log y, here it is y, e power minus x square, yes, into c, log. So when you substitute the value of initial conditions, x equal to 0, it is 1. So y is equal to 2. So c is equal to 2. Therefore, y is equal to 2 times e power minus x square. Okay. Apply either solution of first order form or variable separable constant. Apply any constant. Okay, next. With the initial condition, with the initial condition, x of 1 is equal to 0.5. With initial conditions, x of 1 is equal to 0.5. The differential equation is t dx by dt t dx by dt plus x is equal to t is, the solution is option A, x is equal to t minus 1 by 2. Option B, x is equal to t square minus 1 by 2. Option C, x equal to t square by 2. Option D, x equal to t by 2. So we find the solutions exactly. Which one is solutions? T into dx by dt. Here, which one is independent variable? Which one is dependent variable? T is independent variable. X is dependent variable. Therefore, the solutions in terms of x equals something. Okay, in terms of t. But if it is first order linear equations, dx by dt has some of the coefficients t. Therefore, divide the entire equations by t. So we get dx by dt plus x by t is equal to, when you divide t by t, it's become 1. So dy by dx form dx by dt p. What is p? 1 by t. What is q? 1. Okay. Instead of y, here we have x. Instead of x, here we have t. That's all. Therefore, the solution is x in terms of t. Right? So p is 1 by t, q is something. So integrating factor is e power integral p into dt, not dx, dt, because x in terms of t. So dt. So dt by d, integral dt by d is log t. E power log t is t. E power log something t. Right. Therefore, the solution is y into, but it is not y here. It is not y here. Instead of y, x. So the solution is x is equal x into integrating factor. Integrating factor is t is equal to integral q. Q is 1. So 1 into integrating factor is t into dt plus c. So that is t square by 2 plus c. Say xt is equal to t square by 2. Initial condition is also that. Given x of 1 is equal to x of 1 is equal to 0.5. What's the meaning? When t is equal to 1, x value is 0.5. Right? Here t is equal to 1, x value is 0.5. Substitute here, substitute this equation. X of t. So x is 0.5, t is 1, therefore it is 0.5. And t is 1 by 2 plus c. What is c? 0. 0.5 1 by 2 means 0.5. When you take to 0.5 to the right hand side, 0.5 minus 0.5 0. Therefore, c value is 0. Therefore, the solution is xt is equal to, so we get xt is equal to t square by 2. The cancelling t on both sides. So, x is equal to t by 2. Therefore, the solution is correct answer. T is correct. X is equal to t by 2. Okay. So, write this. Which of the following which of the following is a linear non-homogeneous differential equation? They mentioned, they identify what is the exact equation of this. Which of the following is a linear non-homogeneous differential equation where x and y are independent and dependent variable respectively, where x and y are independent and dependent variable respectively. Option A, dy by dx plus xy is equal to e power minus x. Option B, dy by dx plus xy is equal to e power minus y. Option C, dy by dx plus xy, 2y. Xy is equal to 0. Option D, dy by dx plus e power x into y is equal to 0. Okay, give which one is correct answer? You know very well all these concepts. What's the question? Identify which one is a linear non-homogeneous differential equation. Okay. Non-homogeneous means the right hand side is always non-zero. Here both the variables are 0. Okay, so definitely this was not exact the solution of the equation. But sometimes here x variable alone, then you take the right hand side, then it is non-homogeneous, right? And among these two, dy by dx plus xy is equal to e power minus x. Now, in the first equation, dy by dx plus py is equal to some q form, both p and q are function of x. The x variable, because the independent variable is x, the right hand side is also only one independent variable. Therefore, it may be correct. and second dy by dx. So y is dependent on x. So only one independent variable. But here the right hand side is dependent variable. If the right hand side is dependent variable, it is not exact differential equation. Therefore, it's wrong. This one is wrong. Okay. Okay, it is not correct. And then question is non-homogeneous. dy by dx plus py is equal to q, but 0. Therefore, it is homogeneous. It's not correct. dy by dx plus p is function of x into y is equal to q. Q is 0, but it is not homogeneous. Homogeneous. That d square x by dt square, d square x by dt square is equal to minus 9x. Is equal to minus 9x. With x of 0 is equal to with x of 0 is equal to 1 and dx by dt of t is equal to 0 is equal to 1. Dx by dt of t is equal to 0 is equal to 1. So there are two initial conditions to find the unknown constant value. So here x of 0 is equal to 1 means here x is a dependent variable, t is independent variable. Therefore, when t is equal to 0, the x value is 1. Here t is equal to 0, the derivative become 1. Okay, that's the meaning. Okay, you try this and give the final answer. Just get question, give the final answer. The first step, d square y d square x by dt square plus 9x is equal to 0. Is it? Why plus 9x 0? Because x is dependent variable. Therefore, right hand side is also a dependent variable. So take dependent variable to the left hand side. Now, our previous all the problem y in terms of x. Therefore, we keep x is right hand side. But here, x is t is dependent on x value. Okay, therefore, we take x to the right hand side. Sorry, left hand side. Now it is d square plus 9 into x is equal to 0. It's the first step. Very clear? Able to follow this step or not? Why when you take this minus 9x to left hand side, x is t is dependent variable. Okay, sorry, x in terms of t, x in terms of t, therefore x is dependent variable, so x is that. So d square plus 9 into x is equal to 0. Now the complementary function auxiliary equation is m square plus 9 is equal to 0. So m square is equal to minus 9. What is m? Plus or minus 3i, 3a or 3j, anything. Plus or minus 3i, complex roots. Complex roots. Here alpha is 0, beta is the coefficient of pi, that is equal to 3. Right? Complex roots. A plus ib or alpha plus beta, I beta. Alpha is 0, beta is 3. So complex roots, therefore the complementary function is e power alpha x, e power alpha 0 into x, x in terms of t, e power 0 into t, c1 cos beta x, beta is 3, x is t plus c2 sin beta x, 3t. That is complementary case. That is c1 cos 3t plus c2 sin 3t. There is no complementary case, therefore it is our x. So x is equal to this one. So given x of 0 is equal to 1. That means if t is equal to 0, the x value is 1. Substitute here, x is equal to 1. So cos t is equal to 0, cos 0. Cos 0 is 1, therefore C1. Here sin 0 0, therefore it is equal to 0. So C1 is 1. Right? In the initial conditions, first x of 0 is equal to 0. That means when t is equal to 0, the x value is 1. Substitute in these equations. When x is equal to 1, so left hand side is 1, right hand side is cos 0, cos 0 1, 1 into C1 is C1, sin 0 0, so everything becomes 0. Therefore C1. So right hand side is C1 alone, left hand side is 1, therefore the value of C1 is 1. Next we apply one more condition is that the derivative. So we differentiate this again, dx by dt. We differentiate x with respect to t. The derivative of cos 3t. What is the derivative of cos 3t? Minus 3 times sin 3t. Right, good. So minus 3 times c1 sin 3t. The derivative of sin 3t is again 3 cos 3. So plus 3 times c2 cos 3t. Now apply the condition. So given also given x of also given the x value is 1 when t is equal to 0. So substitute here in the derivative. So dx by dt is 1 when x is here. When x t is equal to 0 or x equal to t is equal to 0, right? So in this value derivative is 1 when t is equal to 0, sin 0 0. Here t is equal to 0, cos 0 is 1, so 3 c2. Therefore the c2 value is 1 by 3. I got this 1 by 3. Am I correct? I don't know. Check it. Correct. Therefore, substitute these two values in the given equations. Therefore, x is equal to the value of C1 is 1. So cos 3t. Value of C2 is 1 by 3. Therefore, plus 1 by 3 sin 3t. Cos 3t plus 1 by 3 sin 3t. That is the final solution. If you know very well all this type of problem, but you forget that 3 years gap. First year la படிச்சிக்கலாம். Second year third semester. Okay, next. Solve d cube y by dx cube. Solve d cube y by dx cube plus 8y is equal to x cube. It is third order linear non-homogeneous differential equation, ordinary differential equations. So first converting everything is a d form. So it is a d cube plus 8 into y is equal to x cube. So auxiliary equation is, first we write the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is m square plus 8 is equal to 0. M cube plus 8 is equal to 0. So how you solve this M cube plus 8? Cubic equation. If it is quadratic equation, we write sum is that, product is that. Correct. But it is cubic equations, so we apply synthetic division, real division form. The derivative of the M cube coefficient is 1. There is no M square term. There is no M term and a constant. Instead of that, we write 0. So using this L division, synthetic division. So we decide the root. How you decide the root? The final term is constant is 8. What are the divisor of 8? 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 4 minus 4, 8 minus 8. These all are divisor of this 8. So start from 1. But already you know, definitely the equation becomes M cubes equal to 8. Therefore, M is equal to 2 something. Therefore, start from 2 and put it 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Multiple these 2 is 2. Sum is 2. And the product is 2 is 4. Sum is 4. And the product is 8. But sum is not 0. Therefore, we change the sign. Is minus 2. So, when to put it again, it is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. And the product is minus 2. Sum is minus 2. Product is plus 4. And the sum is 4. Product is minus 8. And the remainder is 0. There is no remainder. So, completely diminish these cubic equations by this quadratic equation using by minus 2. Therefore, minus 2 is one of the root. So, C1 or M1. M1 is minus 2. Minus 2 is one of the root. Remaining root is formation of quadratic equation. That is M square minus 2M plus 4 is equal to 0. Here sum is minus 2, product is 4. Sum is minus 2, product is 4. We apply the quadratic equation form. So M is equal to minus B. B is, here A is equal to 1. B is equal to minus 2. C is equal to 4. So minus B. 2 plus or minus square root of B square 4 minus 4AC. 4AC divided by 2A. That is 2 plus or minus square root of 16. So it is minus 12 by 2. That is 2 plus or minus 12 can be written as 4 into 3. When you take 4 from the root, then it is 2. So 2I into root of 2. Sorry, root 3 divided by 2. That is 1 plus or minus I root 3. So alpha is 1, beta is root 3, complex roots. So first root is real. Second root is also real, but second two roots are complex roots. So write the real formula for this real root. Therefore, complementary function is M1 is minus 2. So apply the complementary case. So C1 e power M1x plus, from these two, write the complementary case. So e power alpha x into C2 cos beta x plus C3 sin beta x. Okay, we separate this. So that is complementary. But right hand side is also there. So we write the particular integral. So C1 e power minus 2x plus e power alpha is 1 into C2 cos root 3x plus C3 sin root 3x. So it is complementary alone. So still we find a particular integral also. But right hand side is x power something, therefore it is algebraic form. So when you find the particular integral, even if it is algebraic, we apply any one of the expansion of 1 minus x power minus 1 or 1 plus x power minus 1 among the four of one of the formula. The refill is it easy or tough? ரெண்டு ஃபார்மேஷன்ல தான் இருக்கு, கேட்ல கட்டாயம் வரும். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொல்யூஷன் ஆஃப் லீனியர் ஈக்குவேஷன்ஸ் அதுல வரும். இப்போ நெக்ஸ்ட் இந்த ஃபார்மேஷன்ஸ்ல ஹையஸ்ட் டெரிவேட்டிவ், ஹையர் ஆர்டர் டெரிவேட்டிவ்ல திஸ் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைப், செகண்ட் டைப் ஆர் தேர்ட் டைப் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அதுக்குள்ள தான் கேட்பான். இது அதிகமா வந்ததே இல்லை, வரும் இல்ல ரேரா வரும். For particular integral, so 1 by d cube plus 8 into x cube. So it is algebraic form, x power something algebraic type. Therefore, you apply the expansion. But all our expansions start from 1 plus or 1 minus. But here we have d cube plus 8. How make it is 1 plus or 1 minus? You have to pay 8 on both sides. Or we take 8 as common from the both case. So 1 by 8 times. When you take 8 from here, then it is 1 plus. There is no 8 term, therefore divide that 8. D cube by 8 into x cube. Right? Now it is 1 plus of something. This d cube by 8 is some x. So assume that this d cube by 8 is x. So 1 plus x. So 1 by 8 into 1 plus d cube by 8 the whole power minus 1 into x cube. When you take this whole term to numerator, then it is power minus 1. Now it is our x. So 1 by 8 into 1 plus minus minus x d cube by 8 plus x square. D cube the whole square is d46 something. Definitely that one is not necessary to expand into x cube. Before that, we find what is the derivative of x cube. Derivative of x cube is 3x square. Second derivative of x cube is 6x. Third derivative of x cube is 6. Fourth derivative of x cube is 0. Therefore, this expansion is valid up to only third derivative. It is enough. Fourth higher derivatives all are vanishing. Therefore, it is 1 by 8 into 1 into x cube is x cube minus 1 by 8 into d cube of x cube. D cube of x cube is 6. Therefore, it is 6. Enough. Right? Then it is 1 by 8 into x cube. 6 by 8 is 3 by 4. That's all. Therefore, the solution is sum of complementary and particular integral. We are just. It is not your get question. The get question is either that complementary or directly they ask a particular integral. Okay. Why we find all these things? The validity of this expansion. Here it is third derivative. After third derivative, we have the integral value. After the third derivative, everything becomes 0. The derivative all are 0. Therefore, we stop up to the step. So it is enough. When you face a GATE examinations, you have part A, there are 10 1 marks. Apart from all this content, maths and also our core, there are first 10 questions based on 5 questions are verbal and 5 questions from aptitude. Among these 10 questions, definitely you score 5 questions. Is it? And question answer பண்ணிடுவீங்களா? Answer பண்ணா GATE அடிச்சிடலாம். GATE அதுதான் டிபெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்கு. First 10 questions you answer, definitely you must answer 5 questions. எல்லாட்டி போச்சு. Okay? Easier தான் இருக்கும். First questions about all the 10 questions graph ல 2 questions இருக்கும். And 2 questions from general aptitude and 1 questions from the odd one out or the missing the letter or missing the number or wrong out, find the odd man out, the type of questions lost. And 1 question is based on the general logarithmic series or algebraic series, other base questions. The 10 questions important. Most of the GATE students ignore the 10 questions. They can't prepare. They're not preparing that first 10 question. அது இம்பார்ட்டனே கொடுக்க மாட்டேங்கிறீங்கன்னு தெரியல. யாருமே ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்றதே இல்லை. 10 கொஸ்டின் சாய்ஸ் பட் எக்ஸாம்ல அட்டன் பண்றீங்க. பட் when you go through the preparations நீங்க அதை ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்றதே இல்லை. தட் ஆல்சோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அந்த 10 கொஸ்டின் உங்களுக்கு 10 கொஸ்டின்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு வெயிட்டேஜ் இருக்கும். ஓகே. Okay, type 2. The first type is algebraic form. The second type is exponential. The f of x is of form. F of x means the right hand side of the differential equation. That is f of x. The f of x is of form e power mx. Exponential. First type is algebraic. X power something. Constant plus x power something. That is algebraic form. Second type is exponential form. E power mx. So in this case, the particular integral is 1 by function of d into f of x. That is a formula for particular integral. 1 by function of d into f of x. That becomes 1 by f of d into function of x is e power mx. So in this case, the particular integral is, what is the coefficient of x from the exponential? M. So replace all d by this m. So f of m into e power mx, provided this f of m is never be 0. That's the condition. So 1 by f of t into f of x. The f of x is right hand side of the differential equation. It is exponential form. So e power mx something. In this case, we replace all d is coefficient of x from the exponential, that is m. We replace all d by m. So f of m into e power mx. This f of m is never be 0. Suppose this f of m is equal to 0. What happened here? F of m is 0. Then we multiple numerator by x and differentiate the denominator. Then we replace again. Replace d is by m. Multiple numerator by x and differentiate the denominator f of t. Then again x by f dash of, substitute all d is m. So e power mx. Again here provided the f dash of m is never be 0. Suppose if it is 0, when you find the first derivative after substituting the value of d by m, then if it is 0, then again differentiate. Already we have x is numerator, then again multiple numerator by x, x into x, x square, differentiate again the denominator f double dash of t and so on. When you extend up to this level, this f dash of or f double dash or f triple dash, the high derivative of f is never be 0, then you extend, then you stop. Otherwise, if it is 0, then extend. Okay, that's all. That's a condition. Find the particular integral of, it's a problem, find the particular integral of d square y by dx square, d square y by dx square plus 2 dy by dx plus y is equal to 2 e power 3x. Find a particular integral, note that, not solution. They are solutions, then you find both complementary and also particular. But in this problem, there is only particular integral. Therefore, we find only the right hand side part. Okay, right part. So first we rearrange the d function. It is a d square plus 2d plus 1 into y is equal to 2 e power 3x. Then particular integral is 1 by d square plus 2d plus 1 into 2 times e power 3x. So it is second type, e power something, exponential form. So replace all d by coefficient of x from the exponential. Coefficient of x is 3. So replace all d by 3. So 1 by 3 square plus 2 into 3 plus 1 into 2 e power 3x. That is equal to 2 into 3 is 6, 3 square 9, 9 plus 1 10, 10 plus 6 16. So 2 by 16 into e power 3x. Therefore, particular integral is 1 by 8 e power 3x. That's a particular. Last எழுதினீங்களா? So anybody already attended the GATE examination? This last year. How did you complete that? Mechanical. Oh, how you face the question? Little bit difficult or moderate, or you got any idea? But the main thing is mathematics topics is not mathematics alone. Okay, don't take it is just mathematics. It's not mathematics topic. It's your core topic because most of the questions based on this mathematical ideas. உங்க கொஸ்டின் எல்லாமே எப்படி இருக்குன்னா ஒரு கொஸ்டின் கேட்டு அதுல மேத்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் அப்ளை பண்ற மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். டைரக்டா கேட்க மாட்டாங்க. வெரி ரேர் தே ஆல்சோ டைரக்ட் மேத்ஸ் கொஸ்டின். மேத்ஸ் கொஸ்டின் இருக்கும். 30 marks for maths, but 30 marks, sorry, 20 marks for maths. 20 marks டைரக்டா கேட்க மாட்டாங்க. டைரக்டா இட் இஸ் இன்வால்வ் இன் த யுவர் கோர்ல ஒரு கண்டிஷன்ஸ் கொடுத்து. So this question is also that e power 2x இதுல கொடுத்துருவாங்க. Suppose it is for some heat equations or some parabolic equations, when the curve value t become extended or b is very large, if t is some 100 meter long, then what is the value of x or y something? You solve everything, then we get what is y something. Substitute x is equal to something. அந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். டைரக்டா சால்வ் எல்லாம் கேட்கவே மாட்டாங்க. மேத்ஸ் கொஸ்டின் மேத்ஸ் எல்லாம் வராது. கோர் பேப்பர்ல தான் இருக்கும். மெக்கானிக்கல் இன்ஜினியரிங் அண்ட் ட்ரிபிளிக்கு டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் நல்லா தெரியுமா? ட்ரிபிள் யார் இருக்கீங்க? டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் நல்லா தெரியுமா? லாப்லாஸ் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் தெரிஞ்சாலே பாஸ் பண்ணிடலாம். கேட்ல லாப்லாஸ் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் கொஸ்டினே இருக்கு. அது லாப்லாஸ் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் தெரியுமா? அதை மட்டும் விட்டுட்டீங்க. ஃபுல் அண்ட் ஃபுல் லாப்லாஸ் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் தான் ட்ரிபிளிக்கு. ஓகே, லாப்லாஸ் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம், ஃபோரியர் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம். ஃபோரியர் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் லைட், லாப்லாஸ் டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம் ஃபுல் அண்ட் ஃபுல். உங்களுக்கு எல்லாமே அப்படிதான் இருக்கு. மெக்கானிக்கலுக்கு அப்படிதான் இருக்கு. அண்ட் எக்ஸ்ட்ராவா ஆப்ரேஷன் ரிசர்ச்னு ஒரு பேப்பர்ஸ் கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? ஆப்ரேஷன் ரிசர்ச், சிபிஎம், கிராஃபிக்கல் சொல்யூஷன்ஸ் ஆஃப் எல்பிபி, அசைன்மெண்ட் ப்ராப்ளம். டிரான்ஸ்போர்டேஷன் கேட்க மாட்டேங்க, இப்போ ரேராக தான் வரும். அசைன்மெண்ட் ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இந்த மாதிரி அதெல்லாம் ஈஸி. அதை வச்சு பாஸ் பண்ணிடலாம். அது டிரான்ஸ்ஃபார்ம், இந்த டிஃபரன்ஷியல் ஈக்குவேஷன் இஸ் எனஃப். அழகா அடிக்கலாம். இது மேத்ஸா பார்க்கறனால தான் உங்களுக்கு பிரச்சனையே. டோன்ட் ஃபீல் இட் இஸ் ஜஸ்ட் ஏ மேத்ஸ். அகைன் திருப்பி சொல்றேன், மேத்ஸா பார்க்காதீங்க. இட்ஸ் நாட் ஏ மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ். நான் சொல்றது மேத்ஸா உங்களுக்கு எடுத்துறேன். பட் அங்க கேட்கறது எல்லாமே சப்ஜெக்டுக்குள்ளே இருந்து இதை அப்ளை பண்ற மாதிரி தான் இருக்கும். ஈஸியா இருக்கும். நீங்க ப்ரீவியஸ் கொஸ்டின்ஸ்லாம் எடுத்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஃபுல்லா மேத்ஸ் ஓரியன்டா தான் இருக்கும் கொஸ்டின். ஓகே, பட் பார்த்து மிரண்டு போய் கொஸ்டின் ரொம்ப டஃப் அப்படின்றாங்க. உள்ள ஒண்ணுமே இருக்காது. Okay, find the particular integral of d square y by dx square d square y by dx square minus 16 dy by dx plus 9 plus 9, sorry, bracket is unnecessary, plus 9 into y, plus 9 into y is equal to e power 3x. So particular integral, so directly go to the particular integral. 1 by d function is d square minus 16d plus 9 into e power 3x. So it is exponential form. That was a type 2. So replace all d by coefficient of x from this exponential. Coefficient of x is 3. So replace all d by 3. So 1 by 3 square is 9 minus 16 into 3 plus 9. Not 16, 6. Sorry, not 6. Not 16, 6. 6 it is, okay. 6. So into e power 3x. So 18 minus 18, 0. E power 3x. Don't write it is again infinity. If it is 0, then multiple numerator by x and differentiate this denominator. Okay. So take this term. So multiple numerator by x and differentiate this. Derivative of d square is 2d. Derivative of minus 60 is minus 6. Constant derivative 0 into e power 3x. Again substitute d is by 3. So 1 by or x by 2 into 3 minus 6 e power 3x. Again 0. Again this term 0. So again multiple numerator by x. Already here we have x. So x into x is x square. And differentiate this 2d is 2 into e power 3x. If it is d, then replace again. But there is no d term constant. So it is our particular integral. So x square by 2 e power 3x. When you complete this, you give answer for this question. Find particular integral of d cube plus 3d square plus d plus 1 into y is equal to e power minus x. After complete this problem, then you try what is particular integral of this one. D cube plus 3d square plus d plus 1 into y is equal to e power minus x. Mechatronics or mechanics? Mechatronics எடுத்திருக்கீங்க mechanics production engineer அவரு mechanics ஒரு 5 years question எடுத்துங்க 5 years question ஆனா question repeat ஆகாது அது wrong 5 வருஷம் question படிச்சா பாஸ் அப்படிலாம் தப்பு இஸ் நாட் a correct motivation 5 years question எடுத்துட்டு அந்த 5 years questionsல what type of the questions they ask அதை அனலைஸ் பண்ணி we give the important for that related area that is important question repeat ஆகாது கேட்ல பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் question திரும்பி தான் வராது ஐடியால வரும் ரிப்பீட் பண்ண மாட்டேன் ஆன்சர் மைனஸ் வராது மைனஸ் வருதா மைனஸ் எக்ஸ் மைனஸ் எக்ஸ் கியூப் e power okay check it 1 by 1 by 2. Okay, check it. So the function is 1 by d cube plus 3d square plus d plus 1 into e power minus x. So replace all d by minus 1. So 1 by minus 1 cube is minus 1. Minus 1 square is plus 1. So plus 3 minus 1 plus 1. 1 or 3? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 e power minus x. Please. Suppose, okay, suppose here is minus 1. Suppose it is minus 1. What happened? Okay, to proceed this. Suppose it is minus 1 or so it's 1 by minus 1 cube is minus 1, minus 1 square is plus 1, 3, minus 1 into e power minus x. So 0, 0. Then differentiate numerator, so multiple numerator by x and differentiate the denominator 3d square plus 6d plus 1 into e power minus x. Then minus 1 square is plus 1. So x divided by 3 minus 6 plus 1 into e power minus x. So 4 minus x by 2 into e power minus x. Right? Suppose if it is minus, then we cut this value. Suppose in this case it is 0, then again numerator, multiple numerator by x and differentiate the denominator, then substitute d by the coefficient of x again and again after getting the constant value in the denominator. Then you stop it. So that's all this second type. Third is very, very important. உங்களுக்கு கேட்ல தேர்ட் டைப் தான் அதிகமாக கேட்டது. செகண்ட் அதிகமாக, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைப் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரேர், செகண்ட் டைப் கொஞ்சம் ரேராக தான் கேட்டாங்க. தேர்ட் டைப் ரிப்பீட்டடாக வருது. ஸோ தேர்ட் டைப் இஸ் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். இஸ் a trigonometric form. First type algebraic form, second is exponential form, third is trigonometric form. Trigonometric means sine, cos, tan, cosine, something. Okay. So type 3 f of x is of form sin mx or cos mx. Sin mx or cos mx. So in this case, the particular integral is 1 by f of d square, not d. 1 by f of d square alone is sin mx or cos mx. So in this case, we replace all d square is not d. D replacing by second type, but d square is replaced by the coefficient of x from this trigonometric function. So 1 by all d square can be written as minus times m square, not minus m whole square. Minus time m square. It's a different. Minus 2 the whole square and minus times 2 square. Both are different. Minus to the whole square is plus 4. Minus times 2 square is minus 4. That is the difference. Likewise here, the d square can be written as coefficient of x is m. Therefore, d square is minus times m square, not minus m whole square. That's the way. Okay. So minus times m square sin mx or cos mx. Sin mx or cos mx. Provided this minus m square is 0. Suppose if it is 0, already we know very well. Multiple numerator by x and differentiate the denominator and so on. Like the same process. It is important type. Get either first solution of first order linear equation, higher order linear equation, the third type is important. Find the particular integral of d square y by dx square plus 3 dy by dx plus 2y is equal to sin 3x. Find the particular integral of this case. So particular integral is 1 by is a d square plus 3d plus 2 into sin 3x. That is equal to, so it is trigonometric form, third type, sin cos trigonometric form. So here m is equal to 3. Therefore, d square can be written as minus times m square. So 1 by the d square alone is minus times, this d square is minus times 3 square plus 3d plus 2. You don't separate that. D is also t. It is sin 3x. That is equal to 1 by 3d. 3 square is 9. So minus 9 plus 2 is minus 7 into sin 3x. Next we take the conjugate. How you reduce this? We take the conjugate. Conjugate means change the sign of this term. Multiple numerator separately. Okay. So that is equal to 1 by 3d minus 7 into the conjugate is 3d plus 7 by 3d plus 7. First variable, finally constant. 7 plus 3d is also the same 3d plus 7. First derivative, finally constant of. Therefore, we take this order into sin 3x. So that is equal to 3d plus 7 into sin 3x divided by 3d minus 7. 3d plus 7 is 3d square. 3d square minus 7 square. A plus b, a minus b. A square minus b square. So 3d whole square minus 7 square. Okay. Now it becomes 3d plus 7 into sin x, sin 3x divided by 3d square is 9d square. 3d whole square is 9d square minus 49. So that is equal to 3 times derivative of sin 3x is 3 cos 3x plus 7 sin 3x. Multiple this. 3 times derivative of sin 3x is 3 cos 3x plus 7 into sin 3x, 7 3x divided by, replace this d square is by minus times m square. Okay, minus times m square. So 9 into minus times 3 square minus 49. So 3 square is 9. So minus 9. Minus 9 into 9 is minus 81. So 9 cos 3x plus 7 sin 3x divided by minus 81 minus 49. That is equal to 130. Minus 130. Minus 130. 9 cos 3x plus 7 sin 3x. That is particular integral. Okay. So don't mind this. minus times 3 square, not minus 3 whole square. When you complete this, try this. Particular integral of. Find a particular integral of d square plus 3d plus 2 into y is equal to cos x. D cube plus 3d plus 2 into y is equal to cos x. Okay, you find what is particular integral of this case. 3d. D cube plus 3d plus 2 into y is equal to cos x. Particular integral alone. So answer 1 by 10 into 3 sin x plus cos x. 1 by 10. 1 by 10 into 3 sin x plus cos x. Both numerator and denominator we have the common minuses and cancel all the minus. Then we get 1 by 10, 3 sin x plus cos x is answer. So that's all these three types. The time is 1 o'clock. Just to discuss 8 questions, then give the lunch break. Then after the break, lunch break, we have discussed again another topic. So another important one is a higher order linear differential equation with the variable coefficients. Up to this level, we discussed the higher order linear differential equation with the constant coefficients. The derivative having some of the coefficients that becomes constant. Suppose if it is variable coefficients, how we solve it? So that problem, and also in this third type, the right hand side is either tan or cosecant something, then how we solve that? That is variation of parameters form. Then we stop up to that level. Then we discuss some of the previous questions and differential equation problem. Then if it is continuous, partial derivatives, but it is not important that even if it is, I'll teach you what is partial derivative of the related problem, all that. Okay. And then now we have one more easy department question. Is General form of the complementary functions of a differential equation is given by y of t is at plus b into e power minus 2t. A and b are real constants determined by the initial conditions. The corresponding differential equation is, what are this? This is the solution of the equations. The solutions, that's the question. There are 4 differential equations. Among these 4, it is a solution. So in the solution, the differential equation is solutions that we find. Actually, at plus b e power minus 2t. Our solution real or distinct or real equal or complex roots. Real and equal. The real and equal. C1 plus C2 x ax at plus b e power something. So what is m? M is minus 2. So directly we take m is minus 2. So m is minus 2. Therefore, m plus 2 the whole square is equal to 0. That is an equation. That means m square plus 2m plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. 4m. M square plus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. So which one is correct? First one. Okay, this one. So these are the solutions. This is the auxiliary case. The backup on in again m is equal to d upon d square plus 4d plus 4 into y is equal to some function of x. I mean is equal to 0 which equation find out பண்ணுவோம். So it is answer. So solution la irundhu what is the equation? நம்ம equation solution find out பண்ணுவோம். The solution la irundhu equation find out பண்ணுவோம். So clue எந்த equation? So real and equal அதுல வரும். அப்ப m is equal to minus 2. m is equal to minus 2 means m plus 2 is equal to 0. That means quadratic equations. அதனால m square m plus 2 the whole square 0. அப்போ m plus whole square m square plus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. அப்போ m is d. So d square plus 4d plus 4 0. Equation d square by d square plus 4d by dx plus 4y is equal to some function of d. இது equationல இருக்கும் நம்ம இதுக்கு மாத்துவோம். So A is correct answer. It's called it is Euler's Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equation. So Euler's Cauchy's homogeneous linear differential equations. Otherwise, it is called higher order linear differential equation with the variable coefficients. So what is the general form of this one is general form is a naught d power n by d, or it is d square n by dx power n plus a1 d power n minus 1 y by dx power n minus 1. Here a1 in terms of some variable. So they call it as it is some this a naught x power n d power n by dx minus 1 plus a1 x power n minus 1 d power n minus 1 by dx power n minus 1 plus a2 x power n minus 2 d power n minus 2 y by dx power n minus 2 plus so on up to some an is equal to some capital X. The right hand side is some function of x. An into y. An into y. So it is a general form of higher order linear differential equation with the variable coefficients. Is also important topic. Okay. A naught x power n d power n y by dx power n plus a1 x power n minus 1 d power n minus 1 by dx power n minus 1 plus so on. So in this type, we give some assumptions. Put z is equal to log x. put z is equal to log x and e power z is equal to x. Put z is equal to log x and e power z is equal to dx. Here capital D is actually in the ordinary differential equation. What is capital D? D by dx. Very good. D by dx. In this one, in this variable coefficients, capital D is x d by dx. Okay, x d by dx. So capital D square is x square. Sorry, it is not x square. X into x minus 1 into d square by d x square. Okay, x into x minus 1 and so on. So capital D square. Or rather, suppose we omit this case, but internally we use this case. D is x into d by dx. So what is x square into d square? X square into dx. Actually, d is this one, x into d by dx. So x square d square by dx square. X square d square by dx square is d into d minus 1. So just a minute. X d by dx is capital D. X square d square by dx square is d minus and so on. So what is x cube? D cube by dx cube. So it is d into d minus 1 into d minus 2. If it is single term, linear term, d. The square term, d minus 1. Cube, 3 terms, d minus 1, d minus 2, so on. Okay, that's all. Problem. Find general solution of find general solution of find general solution of x square d square y by dx square plus or minus 3x dy by dx plus 4y is equal to 2x square plus 4y is equal to 2x square. So first numerator என்ன பண்ணனும், divide all the equation by x square. So d square by d square minus 3x by x square. அல பண்ணக்கூடாது. When you apply the concept, if it is first order linear differential equation, then we check what is the coefficient of first order derivative. Otherwise leave it. So it is second order linear, but it has some of the coefficient. Such a coefficient is variable x square, and here first order it has a variable. Therefore, it is Euler's Cauchy homogeneous equation. அதுக்கு பேர் தான் Euler's Cauchy homogeneous equation means like higher order linear equation with the variable coefficients. So immediately we write put z equal to log x and e power z is x. So how can I write this? X square d square by dx square, it is d into d minus 1. Okay, because in this case x d by dx is capital D and x square d square by dx square is d into d minus 1. Here only second derivative. Therefore, instead of x square d square by dx square is d into d minus 1 minus 3 into this x d by dx. X d by dx is d plus 4 alone into each term we have y. So take y as common. So equal to 2. What is x square? X is e power z. So x square is e power 2z. How it is? X is e power z. So taking square on both sides, x square is equal to e power z the whole square. That means e power 2z. Right? So x is e power z, therefore x square is e power 2z. So instead of x square, we write e power 2z. And we made simplification. So it is d square minus d minus 3d is minus 4d plus 4 into y is equal to 2 e power 2z. Now it is higher order linear differential equation with the constant coefficients, previous form. This everything is a variable coefficients. We convert these variable coefficients to constant coefficients by this way. By these assumptions way, we get higher order linear differential equation with the constant coefficients. And of second type, e power 2z exponential form. So in this case, first what is complementary? So first auxiliary equation. So auxiliary equation is m square minus 4m plus 4 is equal to 0. Sum is minus 4, product is 4. So m minus 2 the whole square is equal to 0. Therefore m is equal to 2 comma 2. So equal roots. So equal roots, then complementary function is c1 e power m1 x. 2 instead of x we write z. Okay, because every x and just z. So c1 e power equal roots. Equal roots. Therefore is c1 plus c2 x. X is z into e power m1 x. X is z. So constant is 2. So 2 is z. Instead of x we write z. Okay, because we change all x in terms of z. Therefore x or we replace by z. So c1 plus c2 x, what do you write z? In e power m1 x, what do you write z? Okay, then so it is complementary case. Then particular integral. Particular integral is 1 by d square minus 4d plus 4 into 2 e power 2z. So what is particular case? Replace d is by 2. So 1 by 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus 4 into 2 e power 2z. So to 8 cancelled, so 0. Therefore multiple numerator by x, but instead of x we write z. Divided by differentiate this denominator. 2d minus 4 into 2 e power 2z. Then substitute once again, d is by 2, 0. Again multiple numerator by z, already we have z, so z square by derivative of 2d is 2 into 2 e power 2z. So cancel these two, we get just z square into e power 2z. That is particular case, but the problem is not completed. Here in this complementary case, we have c1 plus c2 z e power 2 z, particular integral z square e power 2 z, but in our original problem there is no z term. All the independent variables are in terms of x, but here we have the final solution in terms of z. So once again we convert this all z to x. Okay, z to x. So how we get that? Okay, you write that z equals. So in this one I write here. This one, the solution is y is equal to sum of complementary and particular integral. So complementary is this c1 plus c2 z into e power 2z plus particular integral is z square e power 2z. Okay, because solution means complete solution is sum of complementary and particular integral. So it is complementary and particular integral is one. Again, we change all z in terms of x. So c1 plus c2, what is z? By our assumptions, z is log x. So it is log x e power 2z. E power 2z is x square plus z square. Z square is, what is z? Z is log x. So log x the whole square. Again e power 2z. E power 2z is x square. That's all. So c1 plus c2 log x into x square plus log x the whole square into x square. Okay, find the solution of x square y double dash minus x y dash plus 2y is equal to 0. Actually, it is x square y double dash means y double dash second derivative, x square is variable, and y minus x is also variable. 2y constant. So derivative, but coefficients of the derivatives all are variable. Therefore, it is second order variable coefficients term. So it is Euler-Cauchy equations. Euler-Cauchy homogeneous equations. Okay. Therefore, in this case, we substitute put az equal to put az equal to log x. Okay, put az equal log x. Then e for z equal to x. Then we rearrange these equations. So x square y double dash is d into d minus 1, because what is our capital D? Capital D is x into d by dx, and d into d minus 1, that means it is x square into d square by dx square. Okay, so x square y double dash is d minus 1 minus x into y dash, so this term is d plus 2, finally we take y is common. So y is equal to 0, right? Then multiply this all d. So d square minus d plus 2 into y is equal to 0. That is d square minus 2d plus 2 is equal to into y is equal to 0. So sum is minus 2, product is 2. Apply the formula. So what's the formula? Minus b. Minus b is 2 plus or minus square root of b square. 2 square is 4 minus 4ac. So 4 into a into c divided by 2a. That is 2 plus or minus 4 minus 8. 4 minus 8 is minus 4. That is 2i. 2i by 2. That is 1 plus or minus I. So complex roots. Alpha is 1. Beta is always 1. So what is complex formula? Therefore, the solution y is equal to e power alpha x. But instead of x, we write z. Okay, into c1 cos beta x, but write z, plus c2 sin beta x, but we write beta is 1, x is z. Again, we change everything in terms of x. E power z. It is our e power z. So x is e power z. Therefore, x into c1 cos, what is z? Z is log x plus c2 sin z is log x. That's a solution. So y is equal to x into c1 cos of log x plus c2 sin of log x. Record agada. Okay, now I have some gate question. Consider the differential equation. Consider the differential equation. Consider the differential equation. X square d square y by dx square plus x dy by dx minus y is equal to 0. X square d square by dx square plus x dy by dx minus y is equal to 0. Which of the following is a solution of the differential equation? Which of the following is a solution of the differential equation? Option A, e power x. Option B, x square. Option C, 1 by x. Option D, log x. So x square d square by d square plus x dy by dx minus y is equal to 0. Among these four, which one is correct solution of the equation? First, to identify it is second order linear, but second order, therefore it is higher order. You check whether it is constant or variable coefficients. But the coefficients of the second order is also variable. Therefore, it is Euler's Cauchy's homogeneous equation. So immediately we assign put z is equal to log x. And e for z is equal to e for log something is something. Therefore, e for z is x. So instead of this x square d square by d square is d into d minus 1. And we put it y in log. Next, x d by dx. This case is into d minus 1. And we take y is common. Because in this case y, here also y, this also y. So take y is common, then it is minus 1 into y is equal to 0. So d square minus d plus d cancel. So minus 1 into y is equal to 0. So auxiliary equation is m square minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, m square is 1. Therefore, m is plus or minus 1. The roots are real and distinct. Therefore, complementary function is c1 e power m1x. But you write instead of x, we write z plus c2 e power m2x. But instead of x, we write z. That is a solution. But the answer in terms of z. Change again this z as in terms of x. Therefore, the solution y is equal to c1. What is e power minus z? We don't know. But rearrange this equation. Solution is again is 1 by e power z plus c2 e power z. Okay. So it is 1 by, what is e power z? E power z is x plus c2 e power z is x. So answer c1 by x plus c2x. Sum of the version c1x plus c2 by x. The answer we not put it. C1x plus c2 by x. Mathi put it. Constant. So y is equal to c1 by x plus c2x. That's the final solution. Gate question. Gate la condition கொடுத்திருக்காங்களா ஒண்ணு மட்டும் எடுத்துக்கிறேன் இல்ல அதுல ஒரு கண்டிஷன் எழுது condition last up solve the differential equation which of the following is differential equation with x greater than 0 with x greater than 0 write that x greater than 0 na this x is not greater than 0 in the x greater than 0 1 by x value கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா definitely it should be less than நீங்க 1 by 1 கொடுத்தாதான் value is equal to 1 other than the x value is always less than 0 இங்க 1 by x if x is 1 then the value is 1 suppose if x is 2 1 by 2 na 0.5 but the x value always positive தான் கொண்டிருக்கும் அப்ப ஒரு ஆன்சர் either 1 by x or x நீங்க இந்த ஆப்ஷன்ல பாருங்க உங்களுக்கு எந்த வேல்யூ கேக்குறாங்களோ அதை தான் எடுக்கணும் so x greater than 0 இங்க பாசிட்டிவ் கொடுத்தா ஓகே இங்க பாசிட்டிவ் கொடுத்தாலும் ஓகே அதை நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ண தேவையில்லை ஆன்சர்ல e power x x square log x 1 by x so 1 by x is correct okay but discussion எப்ப வரும் x பாசிட்டிவ் எப்ப கேஸ்ல இது கொடுத்துட்டு இதுல செக்கிங் பண்ண சொன்னா 1 by x always positive தான் but x power minus 1 போகும் minus 1 போறப்போ வேல்யூ ரெடியூஸ் ஆகும் அப்போ the solutions always greater than 0 na tha we get x answer சொல்யூஷன் பத்தி இங்க எதுவுமே பேசல. எக்ஸ் பாசிட்டிவ் அவ்வளவுதான். ஸோ ஆப்ஷன்ல செக் பண்ணணும். ஆப்ஷன்ல எது வேணாலும் எடுக்கலாம். 1/x எடுக்கலாம், எக்ஸ் எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஸோ 1/x இஸ் ஆன்சர். கரெக்ட். It is a GATE 2012 question. Consider the differential equation. Consider the differential equation. X square. Consider the differential equation. X square d square y by dx square plus x dy by dx minus 4y is equal to 0. இது நம்ம ஆல்ரெடி பண்ணிட்டோம். அதான் நான் கேட்டுக்கலாம். With the boundary condition of y of 0 is equal to 0 and y of 1 is equal to 1. Then the complete solution is option A x square, option B sin pi x by 2, C e power x sin pi x by 2, D e power minus x sin pi x by 2. So first, second order derivative, therefore d minus 1 plus d minus 4 into y is equal to 0. So d square minus d plus d cancels, so minus 4 into y is equal to 0. Therefore, complementary auxiliary equation is m square minus 4 is equal to 0. So m square is equal to 4. So m is plus or minus 2. M is plus or minus 2. So auxiliary equation. So complementary function is real and distinct roots. So C1 e power m1x plus C2 e power m2x. This was one. That is C1 by e power 2z plus C2 e power 2z. That is y is equal to C1. What is e power 2z? X square. Because z is equal to log x. So e power z is x. And e power e power z is equal to e power log x. E power log x is x. So x is e power z. So x square is e power 2z. So instead of x is e power 2z, write x square plus c2 of x square. That is solution, but it is not our answer. Our answer is y of 0. Condition is also that y of 0 is equal to 0, y of 1 is equal to 1. So we apply the condition. So given y of 0 is equal to 0. That means when x is equal to 0, y is automatically 0. இது என்ன பண்ணணும்னா இங்க c1 by x square goes to infinity இப்படி வரக்கூடாது. So take x square as LCM. Suppose c1 plus c2 of x power 4 into y. So y x square is equal to c1 plus c2 of x power 4. Okay, yes, infinity வரக்கூடாது. So x square LCM அப்போ c1 plus c2 of x power 4 இப்போ divided by x square multiply ஆகும். இப்போ c1 condition x 0 y 0 னா ரெண்டு சைடு 0 ஆயிரும். அப்போ c1 0. எல்லாரும் இங்க வந்து லாக் ஆகி நிப்பாங்க. நாங்களே ஒரு கிளாஸ்ல எல்லாருமே நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோம். அது இதை டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணோமா? இப்படி இதை எப்படி டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணல, இப்படி பண்ணல. இது என்ன ஆகுன்னா இல்ல அங்க கிளாஸ்ல பண்ணாங்க. ஸோ இங்க ஜீரோ கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா டைரக்ட்லி கோ டு இன்ஃபினிட்டி. ஒய் எக்ஸ் ஜீரோனா இன்ஃபினிட்டி ஆகும், இன்ஃபினிட்டி வரக்கூட. அப்போ டேக் எல்சிஎம் அண்ட் மல்டிபிள் ஹியர் ஒய் எக்ஸ் ஸ்கொயர் ஈக்குவல் சம்திங் இப்படிதான். அப்போ ஒய் எக்ஸ் ஜீரோனா c1 plus c2, இங்க 0 c1 plus 0 plus c1 becomes 0. So the value of c1 is 0. Next y of 1 is equal to 1, y1 x1. So 1 is equal to c2. So c2 value is c1 value 0. The condition. இது புரியுதா? எல்லாம் இங்க வந்தா லாக் ஆகி நிற்பாங்க. இதுக்கப்புறம் இன்ஃபினிட்டி தானே, பரவாயில்ல, அது அப்படியே விட்டுறலாம். அப்படிலாம் கிடையாது. எனிதிங் பை 0 goes to infinity. 0 கிடையாது. நீங்க அப்படியே லீவ் பண்ணிட்டு போனீங்கன்னா ஆன்சர் வராது. ஸோ c2 is 1. So from these equations, where solutions here, c1 is 1, c2 is 1. Therefore y is equal to this term c1 0. 0 by something becomes 0. So c2 is 1 x square. So y is equal to x square is the answer. So correct answer is A. எக்ஸாம்ல பசங்க என்ன பண்ணிருப்பாங்க, ஒன்று வரும். அப்ப இந்த மூணுல எந்த ஆன்சர் அதிகம் வர மாட்டேங்குது, ஏன் இந்த மூணுல ஒன்று இருக்கணும், ஏன் இல்லாம இருக்கிறதா, இது தனியா தானே இருக்கு. அதுக்கும் கொஞ்சம் கண்டிஷன் கொடுக்கணும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் ஆன்சர். இங்க வந்து லாக் ஆவீங்க, இந்த இடம் லாக் ஆவீங்க. ஸோ இப்படி பண்ணணும். வேல்யூ இங்கதான் கீழே கொடுக்கூடாது. ஃபைனலா இது 0, இது 1, எக்ஸ் பவர் 4 எக்ஸ் ஸ்கொயர் 1 பை y equal x ஸ்கொயர் போட்டால் வரும். Okay, some special cases problem. Some special cases of problem. That's all this. Now we discuss all the content from different types of problems. Find the particular integral of d power 4 plus 4 into y is equal to sine 2x. The first one. And second, d power 4 plus d cube plus d square of y is equal to cos x. Is equal to cos x. So here d power 4 plus y is equal to sine 2x, and second case is one. Find the particular integral. So solution for first one. First auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is m square plus 4 is equal to 0. Sorry, particular integral. No, not necessary to find the auxiliary case. Particular integral. So 1 by d square plus 4 into sine 2x. So it is first order, is a higher order linear differential equation with the constant coefficients of type 3 trigonometric form. So in this case, d square is replaced by minus times m square. Okay. So 1 by this d square is m is 2, therefore minus times 2 square plus 4 into sine 2x. Denominator becomes 0. If it is 0, multiple numerator by x and differentiate the denominator. So x divided by derivative of d square is 2d into sine 2x. So next case, x by 2. We introduce that term, so we separate this x by 2 into sine 2x also. Sine 2x. Yes, sine 2x is there. 1 by d. So integral is x is, we introduce that x. Therefore, we separate this x by 2 also. The variable is sine 2x alone. So 1 by d of sine 2x. That is integral of sine 2x into dx. That is x by 2. Integral of sine is minus cos. Okay. Minus cos 2x by 2. Therefore, the solution is minus x cos 2x by 4. Okay. This x is, we introduce this x. Don't multiple this again with sine 2x. So separate this when you take the integral. So x by 2 into 1 by d means integral. Integral of the integrating part. So x by 2 integral of sine 2x. Integral sign is minus cos, but x is 2x, therefore differentiate and it write in the denominator. So minus x cos 2x by 4. The second, d power 4. So particular integral of the second is 1 by d power 4 plus d cube plus d square into cos x. But it is second order, it's higher order linear differential equation with not with the constant coefficients, but trigonometric form. So in this case, d square is replaced by minus times m square. So d power 4 can be written as d square the whole square. D cube is written as d into d square. D square is always d square into cos x. So 1 by this d square is minus times 1 square and its square. Right? D square is minus times 1 square, the whole square, plus d into the d square is minus times 1 square, plus this d square is minus times 1 square into cos x. So that is equal to 1 by 1 square is 1 minus 1 square is plus 1. And here it is minus times d. 1 square is 1 minus 1 into cos x. So minus plus cancel is minus 1 by d into cos x. Cancel this plus 1 and minus 1. 1 by d means integral. So minus times integral of cos x dx. So that is equal to minus integral of cos is sine. Minus already we have the minus. So minus integral of cos is plus sine x. That's sine x is a particular value. Minus sine x is a particular value. any doubt? Doubt, Rika? Okay. The complete solution of the ordinary differential equation d square y by dx square plus p dy by dx plus qy is equal to 0 is y is equal to c1 e power minus x plus c2 e power minus 3x. Then the value of p comma q is what? Option A, p is equal to 3, q is equal to 3. Option B, p is equal to 4, q is equal to 3. Option C, p is equal to 3, q is equal to 4. Option D, p is equal to 4, q is equal to 4. It's a great question. So, second order differential equation is there and its solution is also given. If it is a solution of the given differential equation, what is the value of p and q? Among these four, which one is correct? This second order linear differential equation with a constant coefficients, it is a solution. So, what's the solution here? It is c1 e power minus x plus c2 e power minus x. Suppose the solution m1 is minus 1, m2 is minus 3. Suppose roots are real and distinct for different roots. Here m1 is minus 1, m2 is minus 3. So, take it m plus 1 is equal to 0, m plus 3 is equal to 0. Right? m1 m2 la 30 uttikko. So m plus 1 0, m plus 3 0. Therefore m plus 1 into m plus 3 is equal to 0. That is m square plus 4m plus 3 is equal to 0. Correct? Sum 4 product 3. And rearrange the equation. It is d square y by dx square plus 4 times dy by dx plus 3 times y is equal to 0. So original equation is d square y by dx square plus p dy by dx plus qy is equal to 0. Compare these two. The p value is 4 and the q value is 3. So p is equal to 4, q is equal to 3. D is correct answer. Equation and its solution. ரெண்டுமே கொடுத்துட்டு unknown constant find out பண்ணணும். நம்ம இத பண்ணினா ஆன்சர் கிடைக்கும். Okay, next one. If C is a constant, if C is a constant, C, if C is a constant, the solution of the differential equation dy by the solution of the differential equation dy by dx equal to 1 plus y square is option A, y is equal to sine of x plus c. Option B, y is equal to cos of x plus c. Option C, y is equal to tan of x plus c. Option D, y is equal to e power x plus c. So d by dx is 1 plus x square, 1 plus y square. The solution of this equation is among this four equations correct. காலையிலேருந்து இது வரைக்கும் நடத்தினதுல ஒரு இதுலயும் வராது. But we understood that we solve this problem by one of the method, variable separable. You d by dx plus py is equal to q formula இருக்கனா இல்ல. d by dx plus py plus q அதுல இல்ல. Second order இல்ல. First order, but it's not linear, but it's not in the form of py plus q. Therefore, we apply variable separable format. But y separate பண்ணணும். என்ன பண்ணலாம்? minus y square போட்டீங்கன்னா dx இங்க மாட்டிக்கும். dy by dx and the y square இந்த பக்கம் தான் minus y square separate பண்ண முடியும். So take the whole term. So dy by 1 plus y square, take the whole term into dx here. Now we take the integral. What is integral of 1 by 1 plus x square? Tan inverse of x. Dx by a square plus x square is 1 by a tan inverse of x by a. So it is tan inverse of 1 plus y square. புத்திசாலினா நம்ம ஒன்று பண்ணலாம். 4 ஆப்ஷன் இருக்கு. 4 ஆப்ஷன் தான். இது வருமா இது வருமா இது வருமா. இந்த tan இங்கே வருதுன்னா இது tan somethingல தான் வரும். அவ்வளவுதான். இந்த வழி சூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். So tan inverse of 1 plus x plus equal to x. Finally we have some more constant c. Tan inverse அந்த பக்கம் போனா tan. Therefore 1 plus y square is equal to tan of x plus c. We need what is tan? Huh? Sorry, not 1 plus y square. Dy by 1 plus y square is tan inverse of y. It's tan inverse of y alone. So it is tan inverse of y is equal to x. We have some more constant c. You would answer dx by a square plus x square. For 1 by a tan inverse of x by a. 1 by a. But a is 1. Right? For tan inverse of y is something. Therefore, y is equal to take tan inverse. That's it. It is tan of x plus c. So answer c. C is correct. Y is equal to tan x plus c. உங்களுக்கு எந்த மெத்தட்லயுமே வரல, இது எதுவுமே கரெக்டா இல்லை அப்படின்னா வேரியபிள் செப்பரபிள் ஃபைனலா தான் வேரியபிள் செப்பரபிள் போகணும். இல்லாட்டி இந்த மெத்தட் டைப் பண்ணினா What is 2 cos A cos B? Formula. 2 cos A cos B. 2 sin A 2 sin A sin B. 2 sin A cos B. 2 cos A sin B. Rather plus 2 diagram, but 2 cos A cos B. All are in cos. Then answer is cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. All are cos. Both are cos. Then cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. But both are sin. Sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Sin of change. So cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. Change all the signs. Change all the signs. 2 sin A sin B. Cos A minus B. Plus na minus, minus na plus. 2 cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. 2 sin A cos B. Sin la start agudhu. Appo sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Combination. Sin A cos B combination. First sin la unda sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Combination, but sin second. Center ulla sign padi change panni. Sin A plus B minus sin A minus B. Okay. Then cos on the cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Both are in sin. Sin flow change padega. Cos A minus B plus cos A plus B. Combination sin cos, but first term sin. Sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Combination. The second term the sin. So the central ulla sign padi change panni. Yeah. They use panni. But don't buy this formula. Both are cos. Answer should be always cos. Cos A plus B plus cos A minus B. Both are sin. They formula sin change பண்ணணும். அவ்வளவுதான் ஐடியா. Sin cos combination. ஓ எல்லாமே சைன்ல. Sin cos combination, but second term தான் சைன்னா இந்த இதுல சைனை மட்டும் சேஞ்ச் பண்ணணும். அவ்வளவுதான். இதை மைண்ட்ல வச்சீங்கன்னா so base one is find the particular integral of d square plus 4d plus 8 into y is equal to sin 2x into cos 3x. Trigonometric type தான், but sin 2x plus cos 3x is okay, but sin 2x into cos 3x. அப்போ நம்ம as usual m எடுக்க முடியாது. m இங்க 2 ஆ 3 ஆ இப்படின்னு ஐடென்டிஃபை. Then you apply the form, but the 2 missing. So divided by 2 and multiple by 2. Multiple divided by 2 கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா அது கிடைச்சிடும். So all it is 1 by 2, 2 sin and cos. Sin cos combination இருக்கு. So combination the first sign. So first sign ங்கிறப்ப sin A plus B, sorry, first sign வந்ததுக்கு sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. A is 2x, B is 3x. A is so sin A plus B, sin A plus B, 2x plus 3x, sin A plus B plus sin A minus B, 2x minus 3x. So that is equal to 1 by 2 sin 5x plus sin of minus x. That is 1 by 2 sin 5x. What is sin of minus x? What is sin of minus theta? Minus sin theta. Cos of minus theta plus cos theta. So sin of minus x to minus sin x. இதுக்கப்புறம் உங்களுக்கு நல்லாவே தெரியும் என்ன பண்ணணும். இத பர்టిక్యులர் இன்டெகிரல் 1 செப்பரேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இத பர்టిక్యులர் இன்டெகிரல் 2 get d square பதிலா minus times 5 square. Get d square minus times 1 square. Separate பண்ணி எழுதணும். அப்போ particular integral is 1 by 2 times first particular integral 1 by d square plus 4d plus 8 into sin 5x minus second 1 by d square plus 4d plus 8 into sin x. Into separate. இதுக்கப்புறம் replace d square is minus times 5 square. Here d square is minus times 1 square போட்டு complete பண்ணுங்க. So வீட்டை complete பண்ணுங்க. Now solve this format. Okay, you try this. D by dx plus 3 by x into y is equal to 1 by x square, given that y is equal to 2 when x is equal to 1. இதை நீங்க கரெக்டாக ஆன்சர் கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு இந்த டாபிக் கிளியர் போட்டு சொல்லுங்க. D by dx plus 3 by x into y is equal to 1 by x square. So I can answer 2x cube. Okay, again, x cube. உங்களுக்கு இந்த ஆன்சர் வருதா பாருங்க. y is or 2x cube y is equal to x square plus 3. நீங்க எப்படினா ஆர்டர் பண்ணீங்க. 2x cube y is equal to x square by plus 3 அல்லது y is equal to 1 by 2x plus 2 by 3 by 2x cube. அப்படி எப்படி எடுக்கலாம். Or otherwise it is y is equal to 1 by 2x plus 3 by 2x cube. Either this or this. This is null answer. Exact differential equation. Exact differential equation. Actually, partial differential equation is one of the part. Ordinary முடிஞ்சது. Partial derivative. Partial derivative means one more than one independent variable involved in the different variable. That's called partial derivatives. So partial derivatives la exact differential equation. இது பழைய பேட்டர்ன்ல இருந்தது, இப்ப ரீசன்ட்டா கேட்கறது இல்ல. But it is also included in the syllabus. Just you take it. Let m dx plus n dy is equal to 0. Be the differential equation m dx plus n dy be the differential equation. The condition for existence exi ten existence tan kyn existence exact the existence the exact னு சொன்னா என்ன conditions is my is existence is my is equal to nx my is equal to nx existence exact the equation exact m dx plus n dy is equal to 0 exact na enna condition my is equal to nx my means dou m by dou y nx means dou n by dou x or this okay short my is equal to nx na easy inga dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x na mind la varadu my is equal to nx is a soltiparam so m into dx plus n into dy is equal to 0 then it is called exact. When it is exact, condition is that my is equal to nx. The given equation is exact. Okay. உங்களுக்கு எப்படி கேட்பாங்க? If x power 4 minus m x y square into dx minus 2x square y minus 4x y cube minus sin y into dy is equal to 0 is exact if this equation is exact then find the value of m. This equation is exact then find the value of m. இது எக்ஸாக்ட்னு சொல்லணும்னா m உடைய வேல்யூ என்னவா இருக்கும்? Find the value of m. Yes. So how we identify it is exact? P dx plus q dy. Okay. So P is equal to or m. M m. Capital M is x power 4 minus mx into y square. Capital N is minus times 2x square y minus 4x y cube minus sin y. So condition for exactness. Condition for exactness is my is equal to nx. Ready equal or my is equal to nx. My means partial derivative of this m with respect to y. When you differentiate partial derivative of m with respect to y, treating x is constant, treating other variables all are constant. When the m y la pandrappo x power 4 constant, constant derivative 0. இதுல y ல பண்ணினீங்கன்னா minus 2mxy கரெக்டா minus mx constant derivative of y square with respect to y for 2y partial derivative எதுல பண்றோமோ அதை மட்டும் தான் டிஃபரன்ஷியேட் பண்ணணும் மத்ததெல்லாம் 0 x power 4 0 minus mx அப்படியே இருக்கும் derivative of y square is 2y அதனால 2 into y is equal to nx. We differentiate with respect to x, treating other variable all are constant. அப்போ இங்க minus times 2y constant, derivative of x square is 2x minus derivative of x is 1, so 4y cube minus sin y 0. Right? So here it is minus 2mxy is equal to minus 4xy plus 4y cube. It is 0 plus something. We find the values of m. M எங்க இருக்கு xy உடைய coefficients. அப்போ இங்க x உடைய coefficient equal பண்ணா போதும். So equating coefficient of xy. So இங்க minus 2m. That side minus 4. Therefore m is equal to 2. இதுதான் உங்களுக்கு இப்படிதான் கேட்போம். ஒரு கான்ஸ்டன்ட் கொடுத்துட்டு if it is exact, what is the constant value? So we prove the condition my is equal to nx. My means partial derivative of m with respect to y. Nx no partial derivative of m with respect to y x. But before that, we check it m into dx plus n into dy. அதை மறந்துடக்கூடாது. m dx plus n dy. But conditions my is equal to nx. My no partial derivative of m with respect to y. My இந்த equal to nx. If f of x comma y is equal to dy by dx, f of x comma y dy by dx plus g of x comma y is equal to 0 is exact. Then which of the following is true? Then exact, then which of the following is true? The first one, dou f by dou y is equal to dou g by dou x. Second, minus dou f by dou x is equal to dou g by dou x. Third, dou g by dou y is equal to dou f by dou x. And fourth, minus dou g by dou y is equal to dou f by dou y. Is exact now which of the following is true? Or manala. Because we must know the condition of exactness. By exactness condition, exactness na in conditions m dx plus n dy is equal to 0. By the kind of conditions or na my is equal to nx. The condition that is a condition for exactness. M dx plus n dy, then condition my is equal to nx satisfy பண்ணணும். It's a condition. But இங்க f dy by dx plus g இருக்கு. நம்மளுக்கு dy dx வரும். அப்ப என்ன பண்ணலாம்? இங்க dy by dx ஆல மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணி. இப்ப f dy x, y இங்க function of x and y. So f dy plus g dx is equal to 0. Correct? Multiple on both sides by dx. இப்போ இங்க dx cancel ஆகும், இங்க dx அப்ப dx into 0 0 அப்படிதான். இந்த ஆர்டர்ல எழுதிக்கலாம். g dx plus f dy is equal to 0. So m dx plus n dy form. Correct on the formula. அப்ப m is equal to g, n is equal to f. my for g y is equal to nx. n is fx. That is dou g by dou y is equal to dou f by dou x. That is correct. Dou g by dou y, dou f by dou x. C is correct. Third is correct. சுமார் தான் கேட்டு. ஸோ நம்ம ஈக்குவல் பண்ணி வேரியபிளை ஈக்குவல் பண்ணோம், பண்ண ஆன்சர் வரும். அவ்வளோ நல்லா பார்த்துங்க. இது ப்ரீவியஸ்லாம் ரொம்ப ரிப்பீட்டடாக கேட்ட டாபிக். இது இப்போ ரீசெண்டாக ஒரு 3-4 இயர்ஸில் இது எடுக்கவே இல்லை கொஸ்டின். ஆனால் சிலபஸில் முன்னெல்லாம் ஃப்ரீக்வெண்ட்டாக வரும், இப்போ வர்றதில்ல இது. பட் இம்பார்ட்டன் நல்லா பார்த்து எக்ஸாக்ட்னஸ். Last topic, solution of higher order partial differential equation. Solution of higher order partial differential equation. Solution of higher order partial differential equation. So the general form. So the general form is a naught dou power n z by dou x power n plus a1 dou power n z by dou x power n minus 1 into dou y plus a2 dou power n z by dou x power n minus 2 into dou y square plus so on plus an dou power n z by dou y power n is equal to function of x comma y, where dou by dou x is d and dou by dou y is d dash. a naught dou power n z by dou x power n a1 எல்லாமே n ல தான் இருக்கும் பட் இந்த டேர்ம் மட்டும் வேரி ஆகும் n minus 1 இங்க பவர் 1 n minus 2 இங்க பவர் 2 அந்த மாதிரி வேரி ஆயிட்டே இருக்கும் so this can be written as a naught d power n plus a1 d power n minus 1 into d dash plus a2 d power n minus 2 into d double dash plus etc. plus an dn dash the whole power n of z is equal to f of x comma y. So உங்க சிலபஸ்ல இந்த ஃபார்ம் தான் இருக்கும். The function of d comma d dash of z is equal to f of x comma y. உங்க கேட் சிலபஸ்ல solution of partial differential equation the form f of d comma d dash of z is equal to f of x comma y. இத மட்டும் தான் கொடுத்திருப்போம். இதுல இருந்து தான் இது வரும். ஓகே இதுதான் உங்க சிலபஸ் தான். f of d comma d dash of z is f of x comma y. a naught dou power n z by dou x power n a1 dou power n z by dou x power n minus 1 dou y. இங்க பவர் ரெடியூஸ் ஆகும் இங்க பவர் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும் அப்படியே போயிட்டே இருக்கும் அப்படியே n பவர் இங்க dou by dou xங்கிறது கேபிட்டல் d dou by dou yங்கிறது கேபிட்டல் d dash அப்ப இதுல அப்படியே சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணா a naught இதுக்கு பதிலா dou power n இதுக்கு பதிலா dou power n இங்க dou power n dou x power n minus 1 இருக்கனால d power n minus 1 இங்க dou y இருக்கனால d dash இதுல d n minus 2 இங்க d double dash plus 1 d dash n of z equal to f of x comma y. இத ஃபுல்லா அப்படி எழுதுறது கஷ்டம்னா இப்படி மாத்திக்கலாம் f of d comma d dash of z equal to f of x comma y. derivative with respect to x partial derivative with respect to y ரெண்டு சேர்ந்து ஃபங்க்ஷனா இருக்கும் ரைட் சைடு ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆஃப் x y ல இருக்கும் அப்படிங்கறது அதோட மீனிங் இவ்வளவு பெரிய எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன் அப்படி ஷார்ட்டா இருக்கும் ஓகே So how we solve the equation? Step one, we put capital D is dou by dou x and the capital D dash is dou by dou y. First step. Step 2, put D is equal to m and D dash is equal to 1. My equation la D varadala m, D dash varadala 1. D is equal to m and D dash is equal to 1. Step 3, let after taking that we have some solutions m1 m2 etc mn are roots of auxiliary equation. So a partial derivative உடைய higher order derivative எப்படி solve பண்ணலாம்ங்கற process. D is dou by dou x, D dash is dou by dou y. இந்த மாதிரி வர்றப்போ D ஐ capital M, D ஐ M னு வச்சுங்க, D dash 1 னு வச்சுப்பாங்க. Assumption. இத மறந்துறாதீங்க. D is equal to M, D dash equal to 1. இப்போ அதே மாதிரி M1, M2 etc Mn are the roots. அந்த ஆர்டினரியில மூணு இது வரும். M1, M2, M3 அல்லது M1, M2. M1, M2 distinctனா C1 e per M1x plus C2 e per M2x பண்ணுவோம். பட் இங்க n roots இருக்கு. அப்போ suppose first case like case 1 if M1 is not equal to M2 is not equal to M3 and so on. இந்த மாதிரி போனா என்ன நம்ம மூணு எடுத்துக்கலாம். அப்போ complementary function is z is equal to function of y plus m1x plus second function of y plus m2x plus third function of y plus m3x plus so on. But இங்க ரிப்பீட்டடா வருமா? ஸோ இந்த இடத்துல ஒரு சின்ன சேஞ்ச். It is plus x into a plus x square into that plus a plus the plus. So z is pi 1 into y plus m1 x plus x times pi 2 y plus m2 x plus x square. நல்லா நோட் பண்ணுங்க, ரீசெண்டா உள்ள டாபிக் இது. இது முன்னாடிலாம் கிடையாது, கேட்ல கிடையாது. எப்பனா 2022க்கு முன்னாடிலாம் கொஸ்டினே இல்லை கேட்டதே கிடையாது. பட் 23, 24ல இதில் கேட்டே இருக்காங்க. அதனால நல்லா இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொடுத்து பார்த்தீங்க இந்த டாபிக்கை. ஸோ partial derivative how solve the higher order partial derivative equations, partial equations. அப்போ roots are distinct and real. அப்போ z is pi 1 y plus m1x plus x times pi 2 y plus m2x plus இது x increase ஆகும், x square pi 3 y plus m3x so on அப்படியே போயிட்டே. Suppose roots are equal, m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m3 is equal to so on. எல்லாமே ஈக்குவலா இருந்ததுனா say it is equal to m. சாரி பட் சின்ன மிஸ்டேக் இருக்கு. இது வர roots are distinct. The complementary case is z is pi 1 of y plus m1x plus pi 2 of y plus m2x plus pi 3 of y plus m3x. இந்த ஃபங்க்ஷன் தான் மாறிட்டே இருக்கும். pi of y plus m1x plus pi 2 of y plus m2x plus pi 3 of y plus m3x அப்படியே போயிட்டே இருக்கும். Suppose roots are different. If m1 is equal to m2 is equal to m3, that is equal to m. Equal roots na ஒரே m னு வச்சுக்கலாம். அப்ப என்ன ஆகும்னா z is pi of y plus mx plus x into pi of y plus mx plus x square into pi of y plus mx. இது அப்படியே தான், இது மாறாது. இங்க m1 m2 m3 போடுவோம். இங்க pi of y plus mx plus x times pi of m2x plus x square times pi of m plus x because all m's are equal. அந்த மாதிரி வரும். இந்த கேஸ் அதே மாதிரி தான். அங்க என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா c1 e power m1x plus c2 e power mx. இங்க c1 க்கு பதிலா ஃபங்க்ஷன் m1x, ஃபங்க்ஷன் m2x, ஃபங்க்ஷன் m3x, அவ்வளவுதான். அங்க என்ன பண்ணுவோம், ஈக்குவல் ரூட்ஸ்க்கு c1 plus c2x e power mx. அதேதான், இது c1, இது c2x, c3x வரப்போ ஒரு x ஸ்கொயர் ஆகும், அவ்வளவுதான். அதே டேர்ம் தான். ஒன்னே ஒன்று கேஸ், காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் கேஸ். காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் ரூட் ஆயிருந்தா தேர்டு, பட் அது வந்தது இல்லை. காம்ப்ளெக்ஸ் ரூட்ஸ் alpha plus I beta. So z is pi 1 into y plus alpha plus I beta of x plus phi 2 y plus alpha minus I beta of x. அதேதான் இது மட்டும் ஆகும். Function of y plus x. C1 க்கு பதிலா alpha plus I beta, C2 க்கு பதிலா alpha minus I beta. Plus minus split ஆகும். அவ்வளோ. இப்போ நல்லா பார்த்துங்க, ரீசண்டா வர்ற கொஸ்டின் இது. இந்த மூணுமே இது கேட்டதே இல்லை. 22க்கு அப்புறம் தான் கேட்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. For particular integral, first one, f of d comma d dash of z is equal to e power ax plus by. E power ax plus by. இந்த மாதிரி வந்ததுன்னா particular integral எப்படி கண்டுபிடிக்கும்? E power ax plus by. In this case, particular integral is e power ax plus by plus divided by function of d comma d dash. அங்க செகண்ட் டைப் இதே மாதிரி போட்டிருக்கோம். 1 by f of d e power mx. இப்போ d க்கு பதிலா m ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணுவோம். பட் இங்க d க்கு பதிலா a யும் d dash-க்கு b யும் ரீப்ளேஸ் பண்ணுவோம். In this case, d is equal to a and d dash is equal to b. எக்ஸ்பொனென்ஷியல் ஃபார்ம்ல கேட்டாங்கன்னா d ஒரு இடத்துல a யும் d dash ஒரு இடத்துல b யும் சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணுவோம். அவ்வளவுதான். செகண்ட், f of d comma d dash of y or some z, then sin ax plus by, sin ax plus by or cos ax plus by. Sin a cos. How do d square is minus times a square, d dash square is minus times b square, d dash is minus times ab. அங்க என்ன பண்ணிருப்போம்? sin cos க்கு minus times m square coefficient replace பண்ணுவோம். sin mx இருக்கும். sin mx னா minus times d square is minus times m square. இங்க d square னா a square, d dash square னா b minus b square, d dash combination னா d dash னா minus ab னு வரும். இந்த டைப்குள்ள தான் உங்களுக்கு क्वेश्चंस இருக்கும். இந்த பார்ஷியல் டெரிவேட்டிவ் கேட்டா இதுக்குள்ள தான் இருக்கும். ஓகே, சரி மேடம். ஜீரோ வராது. பார்ஷியல் டெரிவேட்டிவ் ஆர்டினரியில ஜீரோ வரும். பார்ஷியல் இந்த பார்ஷியல் ஜீரோ வர்றப்ப நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா இன்னொரு வேரியபிள் வச்சு அதை க்ளோஸ் பண்ணிடுவோம். 2 வேரியபிள் 3 வேரியபிள் க்ளோஸ் ஆயிடும். அப்படி கேஸே வராது. ஆர்டினரிக்கு அப்படி. Find the solution of a gate like a question. Find the solution of dou square z by dou x square. Find the solution of dou square x by dou square z by dou x square plus dou square, sorry, not plus, minus dou square z by dou y square. Solve this equation. It is no particular integral, but நம்ம particular integral இதுக்கான செக் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Can I write this? This is a d square minus d dash square of z is equal to 0. அப்புறம் ஒரு assumption சொல்லி கொடுத்துருக்கேன். Put d is equal to m, d dash equal to 1. d is equal to m and d dash equal to d dash equal நீங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் பேசிட்டே இருக்கீங்களா ரொம்ப நேரம் டிஸ்டர்ப் ஆகுது எனக்கு மட்டும் இல்ல உங்களுக்கு d is equal to m and d dash equal to 1. Therefore, it is m square minus 1 is equal to 0. So, m square is 1. Therefore, m is equal to plus or minus 1. Real root, different root. அப்ப என்ன பண்ணணும்? Therefore, z solution is equal to first function into y plus m1x. இங்க plus and minus எடுத்துக்கலாம். First case minus. Plus phi 2 of y plus m2x. That's all. That's the solution. So, render root phi 1 y plus m1x plus phi 2 y plus m2x. So, on. The derivative of what is dou z by dou x? It is also p. Dou z by dou y is equal to q. Dou square z by dou x square is r. Dou square z by dou x dou y, the combination is s. Dou square z by dou y square is t. Dou z by dou x not p. அதாவது ordinary derivative of z with respect to x not p. With respect to y not q. Second derivative with respect to x not r. Combination of second derivative with respect to x and y not s. Second derivative with respect to y of partial derivative not t. Okay. இதை வச்சுட்டு ஒரு வருஷம் கேட்டாங்க அது என்னன்னு தெரியலன்ட்டாங்க ஒண்ணுமே கிடையாது இது அவன் இப்படி கொடுக்க மாட்டான் இந்த மாதிரி தராம கொஞ்சம் அண்டர்ஸ்டுட்ல கேட்பான் இதை யூஸ் பண்ணி கேட்டிருப்பான் find the solution of r is equal to find the solution of r is equal to 25t. Brother, find the solution of r is equal to 25t. Find the solution of the partial differential equation r is equal to 25t. r na enna theriyadhu t na enna theriyadhu apdiye vitturom. So what is our partial derivative? R means dou square x by dou square z by dou x square. 25. What is t? Dou square z by dou y square. Right? For dou square z by dou x square minus 25 dou square z by dou y square is equal to 0. So, we will convert d square minus 25 d dash square is equal to 0 of z. Of z is equal to 0. Therefore, put d is equal to m, d dash equal to 1. So, m square minus 25 is equal to 0. So, from this, m square is 25. Therefore, m is equal to plus or minus 5. Correct. Our solution is z equal to phi 1 of y plus m1x. m1 is minus 5. So, minus 5x plus phi 2 of y plus mx. Or minus 1 or plus 1. That's the solution. Find the solution of d square minus 4d d dash plus 4d dash square of z equal to 0. Find the solution of this one. So, d square minus 4d d dash plus 4d dash square, everything is there. But direct put t is equal to m and d dash equal to 1. So, m square minus 4m plus 4 equal to 0. The sum is minus 4, product is 4. M minus 2 the whole square equal to 0. Therefore, m is equal to 2 comma 2. Equal roots. For solution, z is phi 1 of y plus mx plus x times phi 2 of y plus mx. இங்க ரெண்டு இருக்கனால ஒரு லீனியர் டேர்ம் ஒரு எக்ஸ் டேர்ம். இப்போ மூணு வந்ததுன்னா இட் இஸ் எக்ஸ் ஸ்கொயர் சம்திங் போயிட்டே இருக்கும். அவ்வளவுதான். So find a particular integral of this one. So particular integral on this one, it is 1 by d square minus 2d d dash plus d dash square into e power x plus 2y. என்ன பண்ணணும்? d க்கு பதிலா we replace d by coefficient of x, and d dash instead of d dash we replace d dash is by the coefficient of y. Okay, so 1 by coefficient of a ங்கிறது என்ன 1, a is 1 and b is 2. Therefore d is 1, 1 square is 1 minus 2 times d is 1, d dash is 2, that is b, and d dash square b square, it is 4, 2 square 4, d power x plus 2y. That is equal to 1 by is 4 plus 4, minus 4 plus 4 cancel, is 1, e power x plus 2y. The answer just e power x plus 2y. இந்த மாதிரி தான் உங்களுக்கு கேட்பாங்க. So partial derivative, how find the solution of the partial differential equation. கேட்டா அந்த பேட்டர்ன்ல பண்ணணும். அவ்வளவு. That is a get question. For the function f of x comma y is equal to e power x cos y. F of x comma y is equal to e power x cos y. What is the value of? So what is the value of dou square f by dou x dou y at x is equal to 0 and the y is equal to pi by 2. The options are 0, 1, minus 1, e power pi by 2. They get 2024 question, last year question. Say f of x comma y is e power x cos y. What is dou square f by dou x dou y? இதை என்ன பண்ணலாம்? Dou square f by dou x dou y. How can you write this? Dou square f by dou x dou y. Dou by dou x into dou f by dou x. Dou by dou x into dou f by dou y. Correct? Dou by dou x into dou f by dou y. Okay. That is equal to dou by dou x of dou f by dou y. We differentiate this f with respect to y partially. So e power x constant. E power x appears. Derivative of cos y is minus times sin y. That's all. Again, we differentiate partially with respect to x, treating sin y as constant. So minus sin y appears. Derivative of derivative of e power x is e power x. Right up. We differentiate x, e power x with respect to x. Derivative of e power x is e power x. This dou square f by dou x dou y. So final answer dou square f by dou x dou y and x is equal to 0, y is equal to pi by 2. X plus 0, y equal to pi by 2. So minus sin of pi by 2 into e power x is 0. Minus sin 90, 1. E power 0, 1. Final answer 1. Minus 1. So answer C minus 1 is there. இருக்குதா? Okay, last one. So again, 2 marks question. Consider 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 the second order linear. Consider the second order linear ordinary differential equation x square d square y by dx square plus x dy by dx minus y is equal to 0. X is greater than or equal to 1 with y of x is equal to 1, that is equal to 6, dy by dx of x is equal to 1 equal to 2. The value of y at x is equal to 2 is that. So that's all. So last one is a GATE 2024 question, easy department question. X square d square by dx square plus x divided by dx minus y is equal to 0. X is greater than or equal to 1 with the initial condition when x equal to 1, y value 6, derivative value 2 when x equal to 1. So finally we find all these things. Then we calculate y at x is equal to 2. That's the question. You போடுங்க அப்புறமா derive பண்ணுங்க. Try and give the answer. So value. Nobody done this problem. Yes, answer 9. 9. To find y value, finally you find y value, then substitute x equal to 2. What about that y? It's 9, I think so. Check my report. So how it is d into d minus 1 plus d minus 1 into y is equal to 0. So d square minus d plus d cancel into 1 into y is equal to 0. So m square minus 1 0, m square is plus 1, so m is plus or minus. I got this, m is plus or minus 1. All of you, I got this, m is plus or minus 1. Then I proceed. So then the solution is friends from put z is equal log x. Z is e for z is x. In this case, different roots and equal roots. So c1 e power m1 x. X is z plus c2 e power m2 x z. So c1 by e power z plus c2 by c2 into e power z. That is y. So y is equal to c1 z e power z is x up. Z is equal to log x, e power z is x plus c2x. This is our y. Now the condition y of x is equal to 1 is equal to 6. And substitute x equal to y is equal to 6, x equal to 1. So c1 plus c2 of x is 1. It is equal to 1. Correct? Substitute second, we differentiate this. Dy by dx is equal to c1 constant, derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So c1 minus 1 by x square plus derivative of c2. C2 constant, derivative of x is 1. Then apply the condition here. When x equal to 1, derivative become 2. So 2 is equal to x is 1. So minus c1 plus c2 is equation 2. From these two equations, we add 1 and 2. Okay. First equation is c1 plus c2 is equal to 6 minus c1. Second equation gives minus c1 plus c2 is equal to 2. We directly add these two. 2 c2 is equal to 8. So c2 is equal to 4. The answer on the c2 is equal to 4. File subsequent first equation gives c1 plus 4 is equal to 6. So c1 is equal to 2. Head up. So y is equal to c1 is 2. So 2 by x plus C2 is 4, 4 into x. இது கிடைச்சிருக்கும். Finally, we find y when x equal to 2. So y of x equal to 2. So 2 by 2 plus 4 into 2. That is equal to 1 plus 8 is 9. Some board in the class 2024 easy department question is. நல்லா நோட் பண்ணுங்க இந்த மாதிரி 2 மார்க் வரும் ஈஸியா மார்க் வாங்கலாம் ஓகே சோ அதனால டிஃபரன்ஷியல் ஈக்குவேஷன்ஸ் 1 மார்க் sometimes 2 மார்க் sometimes ஒரு 1 மார்க் ஒரு 2 மார்க் கூட வரலாம் இந்த क्वेश्चन எடுக்கறவங்க பொறுத்து இருக்கு சோ 3 மார்க்ஸ் கேரண்டி மினிமம் 1 மார்க் கேரண்டி ஓகே சோ தட்ஸ் ஆல் டிஃபரன்ஷியல் ஈக்குவேஷன்ஸ் அவ்வளவுதான்